it's playing the music. They're playing the music. That's amazing. Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome back to another episode. This is episode 45. So many episodes. It's crazy. So what was happening was that I was in the middle of running through Ul'dah trying to find how to start the Rising quest, because I wanted to start off doing that. Everyone's like, hey, this event's super awesome. You got to do it. And I'm like, okay, I definitely want to do it. Let's do it. So I was running through, and on my way through, I paused because I saw Nervous Nanny. And I'm like, oh, that's one of the NPCs we haven't talked to since the whole event at Ul'dah went down. So I came over to say hi to the Nervous Nanny and paused. As soon as I heard the music, I was like, oh, they never play that music here, but I'm going to sing the music as a part of the Rising event, which sounds appropriate. So let me just read this real quick. Is it just me, or are there more soldiers on the streets of late? Everywhere I go, I feel as though I'm being watched. It's downright unsettling, I tell you. Oh, that would make me nervous if there were more soldiers pursuing the streets. But look at the balloons. I forgot that in here gets redecorated for the events, too. They've got the logo in the middle. That's so beautiful. We saw a bunch of pictures people submitted on the Discord of the fireworks that end with the logo in the middle. It's awesome. So, it's that song! It's always that song. Always gonna recognize it. So, yes, to Ul'dah, and man, that music is just, it's different, man. It hits different. I love it. I love it. Thank you, everyone, for coming out into the middle of it. Wow, I need to stop waving for the camera because the camera goes nuts and doesn't know how to, like, register and read where it is. It's so beautiful. You can't hear it? I could turn it up a little bit. If ever there's, like, audio that's weird or quiet, let me know. Give me 2 seconds. I don't mind turning the volume up for the game stuff if that helps you, at least for a little bit. It is super quiet because it's supposed to be in the background, but I can turn it up. If you still can't hear it, I can crank it even louder. But it's beautiful music. This played as 1.0 is ending, and he's getting closer and closer. They're dancing to the music. It's so good. Okay. So it's in Ul'dah as where we're supposed to start it off, and we're supposed to talk to some minstrel person, which it seems like it might be down here. Hi, Katara! Nice dancing. Nice dancing. This is where the Little Ladies event was held, but they've changed up the styling of the little display. It looks great. And I've got to remember all my hotkeys here if I can keep track of everything. Okay, and where did Katara run off to? Oh, over here. Ah, follow Katara. She will lead the way. Hello, hello. Are you still at DragonCon? Or have you returned home since? I know DragonCon happens on Monday as well, but it's usually the ending of things here, so we will sneak a quick hug. Okay, well, I don't see the minstrel here. Aw, thanks for the hug. Look at the cute dress! That's awesome and adorable. I love the little kitty ears. How's your off day? It's great. It's great. I've worked a good bit on the attic. I've worked, I did a little bit of Minecraft, just a little bit on a friend's server. And now I'm streaming. So, home now, I can hop in and voice a bit. Cool. Wandering Minstrel, here he is. We just ran past him, chasing Katara. Here we go. Oh, we don't want to see what the reward is until we get there. So, greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. As for myself, I am a humble wandering minstrel, one who draws inspiration from the daring deeds of those in your calling. Is this the same minstrel that we talked to before? I don't think so. I think that's a different minstrel. If you have a moment, there is a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? Of course we'll hear him out. We're like, well, maybe. In part due to the promotional efforts during the recent Moonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise to the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Ul'dah. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? We kind of get in a lot of trouble, so I don't know that training someone all the time is the best idea, but helping guide someone for the event on the way is not a bad idea. I can do a little bit of that. I'm truly grateful. Also, we look amazing with our ice weapons. Thank you everyone who helped us beat Shiva a whole bunch of times. This is the coolest we have looked with all of the armor and gear and the ice weapons, the ice shield. It looks amazing. Immaculate. I believe that a carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the Gate of Nod, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon a path of adventure. Pray greet them and offer your help. Worry not, you'll have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. Hey, I dare say it will feel like a glimpsing into the past. Right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. He is being so vague. Right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. We arrived in a carriage. I wonder if he's hinting at our own arrival. Can you hop? Oh yeah, you can. That's how they just hopped up there. That's great. I guess if you had a whole huge crowd of people, that would allow you to fit a couple more people into the stand area. That'd be great. Missed you Thursday. Yes, everything is totally okay. There was just a lot of things going on, and it did not work out very well. So, oh, they're all in a cutscene. Wonder if that's where we're going to be going. Minstrel's back by the stage. We got it. Messing with it. It's okay. YoshiP avatar, wrong way. Speaking of extremes, did you have time to mess about with the Black Mage rotation yet? No, but I appreciate the advice on it, and that's what I want to. That is what I want to do. I want to start messing around that. Orwin! Oh, I don't want to hug your pet. I want to give you a hug. Hey! What's this new outfit you've got? Whoa! Look at all of his black leather gear. A little bit of red dots on his shoes. I think this is a machinist or red mage. It's kind of hard to tell because he's got a sword, but he also has that little pack on his side. I think it's red mage. Red mage! Level 80 red mage gear. Man. I would... Oh, I love the little robot, too, that pops out. That's so cute. You got a cool headband as well. That's neat. Orwin is the type of guy that you always hear about in fantasy books. That it sits in the corner like Aragorn smoking on a pipe. And you're like, oh, you know not to mess with him. No matter what happens, even if he looks like a low-level adventurer, you just don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. All right, destination. And, yeah, we will mess with the Black Mage. I have not tried it myself yet, but I will. Isn't it a rapier, but also a wand simultaneously? Ul'dah. Who is this? Maybe he's just a brand new adventurer. It's giving you the same cutscenes as when we first entered as well. Look at him walking in there. Oh, but instead of the fellow who introduced us, that what's his name? He's just a really uplifting and happy fellow. It is now our turn. Oh, adventure over here. Is your first trip to Ul'dah? Welcome to Ul'dah. What is it that they said? I guess it doesn't matter what the fellow said. Wise? I want to say it starts with a W. Doesn't matter what he said. What would we say? Welcome to Ul'dah. First trip to Ul'dah. I think just welcome to Ul'dah. We wouldn't want to call him out for being an adventurer unless he likes that. But we don't know that because we've never met him, so... First trip to Ul'dah. Maybe, yeah, your first trip to Ul'dah. Is this your first trip to Ul'dah? Oh, we look like a seasoned adventurer. Nice green eyes. Ah, Wymond! Thank you! Yes, Wymond did his introduction. Who are you? Bright-eyed youth. I'm Jay Kelton. I've got a big old ice shield on my back. An experienced adventurer, you say? And you want to help me on my way? Well, I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as big and busy as Ul'dah. Well, you've come to the right place, because Momody is the best. My name is... Nahagia Jakya. So, Nahagia Jakya. What's interesting is that he's Mikote, but the apostrophe usually is at the beginning. It would be like N apostrophe Hagia. But instead it kind of swapped it around a little bit. Nahagia. Nagya. I think it's, yeah, it's probably a Nya. Nagya Jakya. Jakya. But just Nagi will do. And as you rightly guessed, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where it is? Oh, it's right across the way. Because Momody is the best. It's beautiful. And if you get the chance, you should play Triple Triad and totally let me steal all of your cards. Just through that door, is it? Thank you, I'll head there at once. Immediately running off. Oh, I mean, okay. He's definitely excited. Perhaps you should follow him into the quicksand. Just realized that Catboy is wearing the friendship circlet on his head, meeting a friend recruited to the game. That's so cute! Yeah, we did not do the friendship recruitment thing. At least I don't believe so. Because I don't think we have that headband, even though Holo all but blackmailed me into playing. Not quite, but just a little bit. I like the Lost Allegan Rapier because it looks like it has a clip. Oh yeah, pew 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 pew. The pommel will go there to click onto the focus. Locality differences. Seekers of the Sun have letter names. Oh, a little bit different. Okay. Seeker of the Moon, Seeker of the Sun. Interesting. That's cool. Again, more of that, like, deeper lore stuff that we have yet to really learn about, so. Nagya! Here you are. In and out, in and out. Come on, Nagi, you can do it. What are you worried about? Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here, too. You worried about talking to Momody? She can be, a little much the first time you talk to her, but she's great. Hello there, what can I do for you today? Momody, it's us! It's so good to see you again. It's been so long. I needed to not steal her card, so I had an excuse to come back and hang out with her again. Lad's here to register, is he? Yes, ma'am. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nahagia Jakya, and I'm 16 years old, practically a grown man. I don't feel grown, and I'm 30, alright? Technically I'm 31, which is just depressing to think about, but I still feel like a kid, so. At 16, I know you feel like an adult. It's okay, there's still time. Aren't we a lively one? Momody is the name, and if you want to be an adventurer, then you've come to the right woman. There's nothing to it, really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come. Signing up to be an adventurer just like us. Is he gonna become a gladiator too? With that, you're an official member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? She said the same thing to us. Oh, nostalgia. Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Literally, word for word. That's awesome. I love her little step stool as well. Now then, normally I'd offer you the grand tour. But in light of present company, I reckon you ought to have it from him. He's a renowned adventurer after all, the bleeding champion of our Orsia, and you could do far worse than getting his advice. That's me. Don't worry about it though. To begin with, mayhap you could recommend a guild here in Ul'dah for an Ahagi to join. If it's too noisy in here, there are benches just outside where you can have a nice little chat. It's usually pretty quiet in here, though. People run in and out a whole bunch, but there's not usually large crowds hanging around, so. Keeper of the Moon and Seeker of the Sun. Ooh. He's too young to have experience with all that momedy. He's too young and innocent. He don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, we don't mess much with the women folk ourselves. We got too many other things to get busy with. Saving our Orzia is a full-time gig, you hear? Here he is. Hey, I know that we're just gonna end up standing up, but sit down while we have a nice little chat. Oh, you're gonna do that animation right in the middle. I see. That's how it is. I was trying to take a cool screenshot, but you're messing up. I must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I'd appreciate any advice you can offer. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. We don't have one, so that's fine. Give me just a moment. Let's talk to the guilds. We're not doing any Duty Finder at the moment, so we're good to go. Though we should do a roulette, so if anyone's down for a fun roulette, let's go. I'm all ears, Jake. Adventuring can be dangerous. What attracted you to it? Why did you want to become an adventurer? Let's just ask him, straight up. Why did you want to become an adventurer? A merchant who is in the carriage with me, something, asked me much the same thing. He's literally a whole new sprout. It's so cute. So cute. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Ul'dah, it's become clear in my mind. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon. Wanted to see it with my own eyes and be amidst it. You've been to many places, right? You like it, then? Traveling, that is? I love traveling. There's nothing like the thrill of seeing new sights. Traveling is nice, but I prefer to put my roots down somewhere. No, there's definitely seeing new sights, and that's why I take so many screenshots, because I'm always just like, oh, so pretty, oh, so pretty. And even in the real world, if you haven't visited locations that are beautiful around you, like for me, we visited the Grand Canyon, we've been to Canada, Glacier National Park, all sorts of different national parks. It's beautiful, even cities. I love taking photos of cities. It's great. There's just a lot of beauty in the world, and I love seeing new things. So playing down roots is good, but I do enjoy seeing and exploring new places. So you do. I have an older sister. During the calamity, we fled Gridania and took refuge in a village in the mountains. I ended up staying in that secluded place, and it's been long a dream of mine to travel the world. The music. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could equip me with the skills that I need? Oh, there's a bunch. One representing students of fighting arts, or representing crafters and gatherers. I mean, there's a bunch of both. Do we send him the crafters and gatherers? Does he seem like the fighting type or crafter? I don't know, we got recommended fighting, and it's always good for people to have the skills to be able to handle themselves. And even as a fighter, you can still learn crafting afterwards. So, we'll go with the fighting arts, but he does seem a little bit more of a soft soul person. I see. A place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, Ul'dah is home to the Pugilists and the Thaumaturg's guilds, and the Gladiator Guild as well. Of those two, I'd choose the Pugilists. I've always enjoyed rigorous exercise, and I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. I'll go and join at once. Go out by yourself? I can show you the guild if you like. I think we could offer to show him the guild. I can show you the guild if you'd like. No, he's got to do it himself. Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are a few more things I'd like to ask you about. Absolutely. The first person nod. Great. I'll look for you here when I'm done. And off he goes. I think we'll have to show him the ropes. We should have switched over to... I was hoping we could help him to join the Gladiator Guild, but there's no sign. Perhaps you should look for him at the Pugilists Guild. Yeah, let's go. But I'm glad, because I wanted to switch over to our monk attire. and show him what he could eventually become. Ooh, fancy skills. Fancy skills. Okay. I think it's probably... We literally just run through here. We don't even need to use the Aethernet. I hadn't forgotten about the Aethernet, but... Oh, he's claiming all of his awesomeness to the lady folk. Oh, we're just walk up to the entrance. Hang on. Reading chat real quick. In any case, you may or may not have noticed, each race has 2 tribes or clans. No, I didn't know that. Good to know. Oh, I guess because, yeah, there's the Aura with the white horns and there's the Aura with the dark horns. So that's kind of 2 clans for the Aura race. The Here are divided into Midlanders and Highlanders. The Elezen are divided into Woodland and Duskwhite clan. The Lawfell are divided into Plainsfolk and Dunesfolk. Divided into Sunseekers and Keepers of the Moon. Rogadin are divided into Seawolves and Hellsguard. Ooh, fancy names. That was a most impressive display, young one. Watched you, I'm reminded of myself in my youth. Swift, strong, and handsome. Not to say I'm not these things anymore, of course. Of course, of course. You're too kind, Master Hammond, and I'm sure you're still all those things and more. He's so excited. Now, Nidhogg, take care that you don't flatter the old man overmuch. His neck couldn't bear his head getting any larger. We had to beat some sense into him, I remember that. He's getting along so well. Oh, Jake, I'm glad to say that pugilism agrees with me. My thanks for your recommendation. Well now, Jake, to think that you're the one who sent Nidhogg to us. The lad possesses a rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Right then, my boy. Remember today's lesson well, and keep at your training. Next time we shall try something a little harder when you've reached level 5. After you've got and beaten up a couple of ladybugs and squirrels. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. So engrossed was I in the combinations, I lost track of time. Oh, I should mention something. As I was training, a peculiar minstrel approached me. He said that if I'm resolved to walk an adventurer's path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me. If you're willing, he's apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. Alright, let's go see what he wants help with. Just a normal little bow rather than a full-on bye. That's so cute. We always did the flame salute because that was one of the first things that we got. The flame salute. Still love doing that. Okay, Ruby Road Exchange. Right down here. Well, it's so pretty. We're back, Wandering Minstrel. Wait, does he have anything to say here? Here he is, Jake, the Minstrel. Minstrel indeed. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say that Jake approached me at your behest? He did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects would be worthwhile, of great interest to me is the recent rise in the ranks of adventurers. In thus bringing different generations of adventurers together, I had hoped for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. Priya, you've got a lovely outfit. I think we've seen that a time or two before, but it's really nice. Drawing upon your experience walking the path, you have helped Nidhogg to begin to walk his, a reminder that the present owes its existence to the past. That is to say, the present and the past are deeply intertwined. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me my next request. Lalawi! Hello, hi! Another Lala! No more Lulus, it's Lala. I'll be with you in a second. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. I ask each of you to find an object with a connection to the calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm's rebirth, and present it to me with its tale. Well now, that sounds not unlike a treasure hunt, and be my very first task as an adventurer. What say you, Jake? Shall we do it? Sounds good to me. Excellent. When you have your items, pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I eagerly look forward to seeing what you bring. The little arrow cursor pointing the way. There are many vendors at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, right? Chances are they have something, so let's begin our search there. Oh, that's Nidhogg, yeah. Alright, to the Sapphire Exchange we go. Not a problem. Little campfire. Are y'all gonna camp out here for a minute while we go run around and collect some stuff? I like it. I like it. Lahawi, we gotta give you a hug too. Everyone gets hugs here, alright? This is hugs for everyone. I love that the hugs are just like hugging my ankle. I'm too tall. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just way too tall. That is some really awesome hair, though. I don't think that's one of the default hairstyles. I think that's one of the I can't remember. The haircutting people. That we have not done that quest yet, which we need to, so we can check out and decide. I don't know that we want to change our hair, but we may. We may want to change our hair, so. He seems like a crafter. You send him to the Alchemist Guild? You're evil. Sending a new sprout to do side content instead of MSQ. He seems like a crafter. He did seem like a crafter. That's why I even made a comment that I was like, he seems a bit more of a softer-hearted person. But I think what he said was perfectly accurate about protecting himself and being able to protect others. And that's exactly why I was like, Ul'dah can be a little bit of a rough place. And adventuring, even if you're a crafter, can still be a little bit of a rough place. You gotta go beat monsters up to be able to craft stuff. So, it seemed to me to make a lot of sense. Come on, let's begin looking around. Hage is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave him behind by entering a different area or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have him accompany you again, return and speak to him in the original location. While you're accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. I like those. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring the surrounding areas together. We have a companion! This is great! Come along, Nagya! Oh, cool. We can even do a little bit of walking. So many people to talk to. Well, let's first talk to Lolonu, the independent jeweler. Welcome. What is it that you're after? Well, we're looking for relics. Do you have any of those? Objects with a connection to the calamity, you say? Why, I have just the thing. An amethyst ring from Ishgard, steeped in sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartanu, a young temple knight sent out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Orzia when his nation would not. Oh wow, temple knight left, and Ishgard was not helping, and so he left despite his nation not. Alas, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon, and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. We need to return it to his family, jeez. What a tragic tale. But I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the knight fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. Is he the merchant? I remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon. And with his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. What do you say? If you're interested, I'd be willing to part with the relic for a special price, but only for today. A true salesperson who always has the right story behind his item. This feels a bit dubious. I think we should find somewhere else. Yeah, should we look around more? There's bound to be other things out there. Good eye, good eye. I like it. You're dancing in midair, Katara. You're magical. Alright, now we can talk with him. Discuss the local cuisine. Oh, is this the local cuisine? Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sampled all kinds of food, from simple fare to exotic feasts. I look forward to sampling everything too. Lots of different food stuff. Is he gonna say the same thing? I think so. Yep. That's cool. We have tried quite a few things. As a cook, we've cooked a couple of things too, though culinary is not one of our higher crafting skills. It's up there. Unusual streamer hours. Let's go, Gregorius. Hello. I changed my name because there seemed to be a pattern. Okay, okay. No, you're fine. I don't mind patterns at all. So, Paige, good to see you, and welcome to joining the pattern. The new feature introduced in Endwalker. I also been leveling it every so often, so I have a chance to join in the battle sometimes. We'd love to have you join us, but don't stress. I know trying to do multiple accounts and leveling your main at the same time could be totally insane. So it's totally fine. But Scammer Lala, I'm saying though, Lalas can really be evil. All right. I think every Lala has a little bit of evil in them. Greetings and welcome to my exhibit. Please feel free to browse at your leisure, and don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear a connection to the Calamity. Do you have anything that fits the description? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder pane, entitled The Sultana's Seven, depicts an inspiring event from the Calamity. Look at all of the Lalas. We might need that painting. 'Twas the final days before the fall of Dalmund. It's inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned on the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Ul'dah. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty NANAMO Namo, may her reign ever rest in peace, took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects, for they alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There, she addressed the rabble. You see Papalimo? No, it's, is it Papalimo? No, Papalimo is in the, Rising, well, now Rising Stones, but he's been gone for a minute. No, it's Papashan. It's Papashan. But, and then, that's Raubhahn's, adopted son. And I'm not sure who the black mages are in the red hoodies. But I don't know that we've met the one in the back there and to the right. I don't know if we've met them. Papashan, yes. Got that right, cool. Took me a second, though. Thank you. The stained glass was the focus of the previous Rising. Oh. Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the 7th Umbral Era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him the hand of succor. Brought to their senses by her words, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves had inflicted on Ul'dah. And those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. I'm so glad she's okay. Ul'dah is fortunate to have her watching over us. Thanks for sharing the tale. It's indeed inspiring, and you've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. Oh, it's a stained glass, not a painting. So far, looks good. Let's look around just a little bit more. That is really cool. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen... I think it's a lady back there with a little headdress on. Or like a little head circlet thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll find them, so. That's just the Thaumaturg's Guild. I think the black one is... Oh, Kokobucky? That could be. All of my JP friends be like, who's Papashan? The one in the black robe. Those hooded Lalas are a group of Thaumaturgs that were made the head of the guilds as a result of coming to aid back then. Nice! Man, I love the little lore stuff like that. Ooh. Conversation. These are collectibles and script exchange. You gotta be a really good adventurer for that. Yeah, House of Splendors. What kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our services are available to only those we know and trust. So if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name for myself. One day, Nahagi, one day. He's so young and excitable. You haven't had the heartbreak that we've gone through just yet. Greetings! From daily necessities to unusual curios, I deal in all manner of wares. If there's something in particular you seek, you need but ask. Well, we're looking for Calamity, or things connected to the Calamity. Objects to the Calamity? The two of you are adventurers, are you not? In which case, I have something that might be of interest. It's a journal I acquired from an adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experiences during the calamity in detail, and I dare say it has a value for students of history. That does sound pretty good, actually. An adventurer's first-hand account? I'd love to pore over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Jake? I wonder what the streams are. That's basically what the streams are. It's my journal. If so, I'd love to read it too one day. Well, you could subscribe to the YouTube channel and watch all the videos, and if you don't need to watch all the streams, you could just check out the highlights channel. That'd be really easy. All you need is a little phone gizmo that a bunch of people have, and with your permission, of course. Oh, for another historical piece, I also have a scrapbook of articles from The Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid. These mainly cover events outside of the calamity, however. Articles from The Raven, you say? I dare say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. You've seen enough objects and learned the stories behind them. Make your way to the end of the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and speak with him there. Can do. Oh, that's down there. Is there any more... I want to check real quick and see if there's any more conversational spots that we can do. Maybe up in here. Yes, we need a tombstone that he can subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my gosh, I've watched way too many Minecraft playthrough videos where it's like every 30 seconds, oh, if you like the content, be sure and comment and subscribe. And I'm like, do you think anyone who watches YouTube these days doesn't know about liking, commenting, and subscribing? I know that it can help your channel to remind them, but I'm like, I don't feel like I need to remind anyone. If you like the content, you'll subscribe. If you don't, that's great, no problem. So, is he called something different in JP? Oh, they skip all the cutscenes. Oh, got it. That's how they don't know him, because they just like skip through everything. No, you can't skip through it all. Akagor, hello. Oh man, just wait till this sprout goes through the end of AR patches. He'll be so glad he started an old dog for that connection. That's what I'm saying. You can check the map. Oh, that's not the map. The map. Yeah, I think we got them all. I don't see any other ones running around. I didn't want to leave the area. I think we're good. Thank you for the reminder, though. Right, this spot looks good as any. Try to find a good angle. Angle for the conversation. And then, of course, it just goes into cutscene mode. I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to a myriad of people and learning the tale behind each object. It's been a grand experience. I won't soon forget it. Now then, we need to decide what to take back to the minstrel. Have you made up your mind? I think the stained glass would do amazing. Definitely not the ring. The Retired Adventurers Journal is... If we knew that it was a first-hand account of the calamity, I would say that that seems like a good idea, but can we confirm that it is? But I think the 7 Pain, it has a lot of grandeur to it that I definitely could see writing a song about it. I wouldn't mind reading through the book, though. I see. I did consider that, too. But in the end, settled on something else. What is it? If you don't mind, I'd like to keep it a surprise. Come, let us purchase our respective items and meet back where the minstrel awaits. I think we might just go buy the ring anyway and take it to Ishgard, see if there's someone who can recognize it and get it back to his family line. We obtained the pain, and apparently spend no gil doing it. It's free, because we're the hero of Orzia. How did he get his gil to be able to buy it? I don't know. Because I think when we showed up, we literally showed up empty pockets, so. That did remind me to like the stream, though. Hey, it's working! Reverse psychology. Oh yeah, it's mainly about putting in people's minds when they're right there and able to defend. Oh, absolutely. Again, I'm sure, I know that it works, but it also is something that I'm just like, you hear it everywhere all the time. I don't want to be that guy. Okay, this is just an aside, but there is something about pink hair. Maybe it's because I've just watched way too much anime, but there's just something about pink hair that, it's really pretty, okay? Ooh, purple hair is really pretty, too. All these Bikote, I'm just saying. Too many of them running around. I'm not saying that I'm distracted or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome back. You've each found an item, I trust. Indeed we did. Oh, can I also say, I'm glad it's paused here for a second. One thing I've noticed that for the most part people do while playing is that they stand beside each other rather than on top of each other when they're talking to people, so it kind of spreads out and looks like there's a crowd around wherever different things are happening. Yeah, every now and then there's a bunch of people that are crowded on top of each other. For the most part, people do give themselves space. RuneScape is the exact opposite of that, because everyone's on individual squares. Whenever you went to the bank in RuneScape, you'd have like 30 people stacked on top of each other. It always felt like way too overcrowded. You're just like, I know my character is suffocating inside of all these bodies that are there. So it's real nice that this game with the three-dimensionality gives that space for more natural crowds to collect. It's great. Now what have we here? A beautiful painting. Well, not painting, but, you know, panel. Ah, yes, the Sultana's 7. I know it well. It is an iconic tale of leadership amidst great adversity. It may be that Her Majesty's actions that faithful day helped to forge Ul'dah as it is now. In that sense, it well suits the theme for my composition. We got it right. Now then, what of you, young Nidhogg? Did he bring the journal? I bet he brought the journal. And what might this be? It is a scrapbook of articles from the Raven. Oh, he did show interest in the Raven. You see, my sister was a reporter for the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled the realm, interviewing adventurers about their journeys, and I loved nothing more than to hear her tales. They seemed like such a diverse crowd, adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. Not saying Holo might have had a thing or two as the reason why I started playing at all, but I see the footprints on leaves on their journey becoming the starting point for another. I feel like that's how most people got started in Final Fantasy XIV, was because somebody else came along and was like, you gotta play it! I'm not gonna make you, but like, I'm gonna make you. Yes, a verse comes to me. A blessing for those souls who are taking their first cherry steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. It's music time. Oh, we get to actually travel back with the Echo. Gotta metric them metrics. Content that content. We can make content out of content. I mean, that's basically what Holo does, is makes content from this content, about that content. All them contents. The vendor? Are these all adventurers? Yeah, we don't recognize any of them. Except him! Wait, that's the, I think the Rogue? Or the Reaper that is able to make those. Greetings, Warrior of Light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by a weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. It's YoshiP! Except I thought he played a Lalafell, so I don't know who this character is with the glasses. Oh boy, it's YoshiP! I picked the journal, but I'm a history major, so the journal appeared to me. Oh yeah, it was awesome. I just double tapped 0 on my numpad when there's a crowd around the NPC. Oh, got it. Yeah, just select them. They're like the default model you chose at the character. Oh, all of these are the default model. They are like the default model you choose. Got it. Nice. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down, and though we all desire peace deep in our hearts, the spark of conflict never ceases to be struck. Like an adventurer's journey, the world is constantly moving towards the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet, I ardently believe that it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventures. Indeed, another great change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. And 'tis our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on to the distant horizon and beyond. Now, this time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to walking your path, and know that you are in our hearts always. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. That's really cool! A little bit of a fourth wall break for him to be able to speak directly in. I wonder if he actually like wrote that himself. If it was like a, hey, we know this event is coming up, you have these moments where you get to talk to the players, what would you like to say to them this time around? And if that was truly penned by him, or just kind of a paragraphing of a message he wants, or paraphrasing of a message he wants to give. That's really cool. Thank you for your generous reward, and the uplifting verse. It gives me the courage for the road ahead. And what a neat way to not only fourth wall break, but be able to speak directly to the players without it being yet another dev blog that a lot of people don't read, or if you can't make it to the YouTube live thing that, you know, oh, hey everyone, thanks for playing our game, it's great. This is kind of a mini, just a way of saying, hey, our game, you're an adventurer, but in real life, you're an adventurer too, and it has its ups and downs. So, you know, keep on keeping on with the courage. So, the VR default outfit though, hence why many consider it a must. Yoshi. Before you go, please add Kaiten Ba. Who's Kaiten Ba? Wouldn't put it past him. I believe it. I would believe it too. He seems like the type of guy who would set aside time to write just a short message and be like, and the cool thing about it too is because it's redone every year. I'm assuming that, you know, according to this, it feels like it happens every year. He can write it specifically for that year and basically be like, hey, I know what has happened in the previous year that's led up to this moment, so I can kind of speak into that and what's coming up next year. And well, obviously there wasn't anything mentioning like COVID-19 and lockdowns and stuff, but it was that opening of unknown doors as we're kind of coming out of all of that and coming into whatever, you know, happens in the future. There's a lot of unknowns and a lot of uncertainty right now in the world. And so speaking directly to that that's like crazy cool. Crazy cool. Definitely never experienced anything like that before. Speaking of which, it's time that I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you again, somewhere out there. Oh, I'm sure we'll meet again. I hope we meet again. Come what may, never forget to smile. Pass my regards to your sister. I look forward to hearing your tales. I like the first one. I definitely wouldn't mind hearing his tales. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I like the reminder to smile. There's a lot of times when driving in the car that you see people driving kind of alone and they're just scowling or just kind of like whatever. And I like to just smile. The world could use more smiles and hugs and just a little more joy. There's always opportunity for more joy. Though much and more was lost in the calamity, intrepid souls continue to set forth, paving the way unto the future. In such a moment in history do we stand, and for you I perform another song. Your life is a riddle to bear gladness and grief, 'neath stars and through storms, the answers to seek. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven, a song of dawn resplendent, dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods, though mankind has been torn, upon winds eternal lives and memories are born. Our future is unwritten, bring it rapture or sorrow, our journey shall continue until tomorrow and tomorrow. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that was really, really nice. That's amazing. I like that I'm not choking up. I don't know what you're talking about. Whether it's happy or sorrow that's in your future, there's always another day, and never stop moving forward. Just take each step one at a time. I wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nidhogg set off? Did this sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventurer, or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Definitely the second one. Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. There will be times when you are overcome by loneliness, and each step feels heavier than the last. In such a moment, I bid you remember this. I'm definitely not alone as long as all of you are there, my awesome friends. It's too much. As long as you harbor love for the world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. There's always more around the corner. And even though this isn't our paladin gear, it still feels nice to kind of come back to an old outfit where our kind of a little bit about where our roots were, some of our first times trying out new jobs and things. So, little card. So what is this? Clockwork Solus. I don't know who Solus is. Do I? I like the little card. Did we get the card? Is that a triple triad card we can play with? So, unlocked. Oh, the Jigsaw puzzle minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest. Ooh. Ooh. The whole 9 yalms. Oh, that's awesome. Hey everyone, hanging out. Chitin is a samurai skill they deleted. Oh, got it. Different each year. Learn to the big changes coming in 7.0. Wait, big changes in 7.0? It's a personal message from YoshiP. It always feels so real. Not too fantasy, not too corporation heavy. I don't, yeah, y'all know a lot more about what's happening in 7.0 because I'm completely spoiler free on all of that, so I don't know what changes. All I know is that somewhere graphics are supposed to be upgrading for ARR stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's great stuff. It's from future content. Yeah, okay, cool, good. That's why I didn't want to investigate. I'm not going to do research on it. If I don't know, I don't know. Not a problem. So, previous Emperor of Garlemald. Don't worry about that little guy. Just smiles in the chat. Smiles in the chat. Oh, wow. I totally forgot that our inventory is, trash, as always. Okay, well, let's clear out some inventory space, and then we'll jump back into MSQ. So let's go do that real quick and listen to some beautiful music. Did we? Okay, what I'm trying to figure out now, though, is that in the cutscene, the fireworks were going on in the background, and now we come out and there's fireworks going on in the background as well. Either we got crazy lucky with the timing, or there's no way that, like, the game fast-forwarded to night just for us coming out of the cutscene. Like, I'm sure that could not have happened. Maybe the fireworks would happen during the day if we were in the cutscene during the day. Can any of you confirm that? Like, what would have happened if the game time had been just in the middle of the day when you talked to him? Or is day and night time unique to each player? The event vendor? Oh, we do need to talk to the event vendor, but I've got to clear my inventory first, and then we'll go back. Hang on a second. We'll go talk to him. Thank you for reminding me. We gotta do a whole lot of stuff here. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. This is why I don't stream in the middle of the day. Constant phone calls. Constant phone calls. Okay, this, we can have the retainer cell. Oh, okay, well, we can't even have the retainer, just get rid of it that way, so we're just gonna discard it. Custom-made robe of healing. Disregard, yes, that's fine. We don't need unique and untradeable item. That I don't really care about that. So, that's the Emulsia. We could actually give that away. That's a green thing we can sell. And that I kind of wanted to hang on to. Okay, I don't know what that thing is, but it does look really cool. And then we also had, what was that hat that somebody found? Yeah, Ironworks Advisor of Maiming. Dragoon and Reaper. Try on real quick. Okay, it's just actually kind of cool looking visor. A little different than other stuff. I bet that, quit that. Do you entrust with items? Oh, she's not a Dragoon. That's right. That's right. We couldn't give her the Dragoon stuff because she's not a Dragoon. So instead, I'll just deal with it at a later time, and we'll toss it there to go with all of the other Worm Dragoon stuff, which is fine. We'll also toss chest piece in there as a unique thing. We can sell that. We can toss this over here, and we can get rid of that. Okay, cool. That should be good enough for the moment. And oh, I started her back on the adventure. That's fine. You can go back on an adventure too. Go on an adventure. Quick exploration. I don't think that's what we were supposed to do. This is like the 2-hour version, but that's fine. Go and get stuff for me to sell. Thank you. Okay. Oh, whoa. I walked out of range. Hello, I'm coming back. Oh, you want to give me... Oh. And cheesecake. And pancakes. Okay, all right. We will enjoy some cheesecake. Hello. Enjoy the cheesecake. And celebrate. Happy birthday, Lalaki. I love that it's spraying out of our hand even though we're eating. Nice. I love it. Happy birthday. It's always rude to ask people how old they turn, so instead we'll just say you look beautiful no matter what your age is. Aww, the hugs. The hugs. That's so cute. Thank you. And I don't know how many, what age you are, but I think 60 should about cover it. I was gonna do 1 per egg, but wait. There we are. It shortens to LL whenever we're in a party, so. What? Okay. Oh, I gotta put it over there. Revenge is mine. Okay. All right. Hey, guy, I gotta check the chat real quick. Hey, ATL Mini TV. How's it going? It's Mira. Oh, Durga on another PC. Ah, nice. Good to see you. Turn it in for seals. Oh, you can turn in unique stuff for seals? Where do you turn in that stuff? So, back there, just on Ironworks are the best at 50, so keep. He's already got too many. He's already got too many, you. Okay, we gotta go back to the event vendor real quick. And, oh, thank you for the speed boost. Appreciate it. And turn something. Oh, I can, you're checking the seals. Yes, the green stuff we can turn in for seals. Was the white shirt something that could be turned in for seals? I didn't realize that it was green, like had a green background. If it did, I would have turned it in for seals. Green stuff I try to turn in for seals. I just, missed. Ah, here we go. We missed these guys. Rising vendor. Okay. Ah, there's the Realm Reborn Red. Nice, the wine we were just celebrating with. So, Magic Prism. Current stock. Oh, there we go. We'll buy another one just to celebrate with. Haha! Lavava is here! In looking to the past, we make solace in the present, and think of the future may hold. This is the very essence of the Rising. This year we have prepared a special fireworks celebration. This is to enthrall everyone in attendance. Yeah, we don't need to go through that before. Nice! All of the celebratory stuff. Whoa, wait! So is the meteor shower that thing that drops down? Gotta try some of these out now. Whoa! Yeah, you can summon a whole firework, or the meteor itself, and it creates the logo on the ground! Oh, that's awesome. And then you create the little lotus. Aww. That's a great glamour thing, I'm sure. Some serious glam stuff. Nice. Oh, wait, this is 1.0 Minfilia? Oh! Wow, they really fancied her up for the 2.0. That's really neat, though. Is she the vendor every year? Just as like a reminder for everyone what the 1.0 outfit looked like and the, you know, where they came from. Again, these are the kinds of things that only people who played through would actually know that's the 1.0 Minfilia. So cool. I like her new outfit much better though. It was a big upgrade, so that's awesome. But yeah, I want to make sure I didn't miss something in the chat. So only have a half an hour left. Obama? It's my birthday. Eat the cake. Okay. So far as I remember. Got it. Got it. All right, cool. Let's get rid of this seal. Let's get rid of this card. Open our inventory just a smidgen. And then probably, I do have a bit of time today post-stream to do that. If it wasn't post-stream, or if I wasn't streaming, I would definitely have... You turned around. I'm trying to look at your outfit. Stop turning around. That's really cool. I feel like Orwin had the same cloak cape thing that glowed on the inside, but is that Bard? Or no, that's gotta be a Dark Knight. Oh, now you changed. Oh, it changed to green. Wait, Dragoon has an outfit too. Whoa, that's so cool. What? She leaped all the way back there and then immediately sat down. Gosh, that was so smooth. Fate, that was amazing. Also, like, the Fate spelled with a Y. That's really cool. Yeah, see, Orwin has the same thing. But it's, okay, it's gear that can be used anywhere. Is this glammed? No. Yeah. Curse offending, armor offending +1. Elemental armor offending. That's such a sick outfit. Ah, I can't wait for stuff like that. Even the cape cloak thing is basically like wings that come around the sides. That's stunning. just stunning. I faint. I don't even know how to describe how awesome that is. That's so cool. Summon the minion. Wasn't that spoil territory? Expert delivery. What are we getting rid of here? The doctor's crock crawls. We can just go to show all items and look for shoes. Shoes. Arm gear, leg gear, foot gear. And then it should be like the lowest on the list of foot gear. There it is. Yay! All of that for one delivery. We'll deliver the rest later. Wait, that's a bow? That's a crazy looking harp bow. Talk about being a bard, playing music while shooting people bowstrings. Huh, get it? bow strings. Okay, where are we going to? Teleport to the gold saucer, sell a card, and then we'll head off for MSQ. Thanks for directions to the vendor. No problem. Since you have no idea what it means, neither would anyone else. I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. And it's also true. It probably fills an inventory slot, doesn't it? Yeah, it's in our inventory. We'll use it to get rid of from our inventory. Minion guide. Soulless. He's so grumpy looking. Solus Zos Galivus. Look at his eyebrows. I want to go take a nap. It's clearly Garlean because he's got the little stone in his head. There we go. Give myself a little bit more of an angle. You got a nice jacket. I think he's trying to cosplay as Cruella de Vil because he's got that white and black split hair. He also, it's so small. Hold on, who does that remind me of? With his little hair wrapped around him? Give me a second. I'm gonna figure this out. We'll try a trader, sell cards, sell a Shiva card because we already have one. It's the king from Shrek. That's who he reminds me of. With the hair that kind of comes down, not quite like a bowl cut, but kind of just wraps in. It's the guy who's, some of you may die, and that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's who he reminds me of, and it's great. Okay. Create the Y, and then look for potential 1, 2, 3. Nope. Fail number 1. Create the Y. Oh! Oh! Nope. Nope. Pain. Pain. Try it again. Oh, there's a chance. There's always a chance. Nope. No luck. No luck. No problem, though. Alright. We're doing MSQ. To Dravanya we go. Hey, Nidhogg! How's it going? Dude, your huge mega base just is jaw-dropping. You have put so much work on that thing. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay. Dragoon. And there's not really any spoilers in that minion anyway, aside from the minion itself. People have had it out and about regardless. Not that I paid much attention to minions unless they're red pandas or foxes. It'd be spoiled for Tojo's relevance, but it's not. Lord Farquaad! Yes! Farquaad. Farquaad on a Farquaad. Farquaad on a far quad. I love those memes. Okay, we're going this direction. The music immediately makes you way more somber. You're just like, oh, that's right. So the last we learned was that we learned a lot more about the betrayal that happened, and that we can't use Lady Iceheart talking to be able to get in and stop the dragons from attacking. So instead, we're at the moment following Mr. Grumpy Pants as he wants to just go and attack and kill the dragon. And yeah, well, I don't think that that's going to be as successful as he's hoping to make it, but we'll find out. Okay. Also, I'm turning the audio back down so that way it's not making your ears bleed. Sorry for any headphones users. That I'm sure that was a little bit on the loud side. I had it up for hearing the music, and I want to turn it down. I know we can't fly. I know some of you guys can. If you want to fly ahead, you're more than welcome to. But we have to run it. But Worm's Lair, gotta go down for that. We can jump on, however, Boreas. Our fancy new legendary mount. Feels good. Wait, are they attacking a Moogle? Oh, wow. Look at him go! He's fighting away. Good on you, little guy. Must we do this every day, Moogle? Oh, are you healing? You're healing the Moogle. That's really cool. Hang on. Fight the Moogle or what? Oh, we are fighting the Moogle. Mooglish is back to his misbehaving ways, this time picking on someone his own size, a brood of newborn dragonlings nesting in Zenith. The good Moogles of Mogholm have tried reasoning with the Mischief Maker, but now seek a more painful form of persuasion. Wow, okay. So you weren't healing, you were attacking him. We beat up a misbehaving Moogle. Okay, well that's cool. I'm okay with that. Put him in his place. Alright. Ride forth! Moogle is the bad guy here. Yeah, okay. That's what we learned. He was misbehaving. Had to kick his butt. Teach him a lesson. He's been bad. Bad Moogle. Bad to the bone. Alright, that was really good, Holo. That was really good. Bad to the bone. Good song. Alright, dragons. Moss Dragon in waiting. They're waiting for us. There's still several sections in here, despite all the flying around that I think Katara did with us. There's still a bunch of sections in here we have not unlocked yet, which is kind of exciting. There's always more to explore. These also, I gotta say, I feel like these areas, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like these areas are way larger than they were in ARR. Like, these maps are just vastly more expansive. Could be wrong on that, though. Aether Current! Aether Current, Aether Current, Aether Current, Aether Current. Ugh, get up here. I feel like I also ran by one of the other sections. It's a really big zone. Okay, good. Glad I wasn't totally crazy. Partially crazy, but not totally crazy, so. Hello, dragon. Would you like some fire? You're probably immune to it, considering that you're, oh, fire. Whoa! Straggler. Bombit just ate him. Bombit back there, look at him. He's just instant consume. That's amazing. I got a dragon of my own. He even breathes fire and drifts. Watch him drift. You ready for this? He's gonna drift around the corner. Drift! Ah, speed boost. Not that larger is necessarily bad. It's actually good in that there's more to explore. But it also means that you flying is a lot more important. So, it was a rush job after all. Well, for a rush job, they did awesome. Cradling her tummy. This is for the Aether Current, so we'll finish this another time. Whatever can be taking so long, Koopo? My replacement should have been here already, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm so hungry. I wager she went home on account of the troubles in Tulihan's. They're flapping about. If you slay 4 of them, that should secure a safe path, giving me my replacement no excuse. Please, my stomach begs you, Koopo. Oh, wow, they're right down here. That actually won't take long at all. Hey. Hey. Are you causing trouble for the Moogles? We're gonna have a conversation there, mate. No, come back here. And done. Oh, I think some of them are fighting them for the event too, or the fate as well. This is a big fate. Got him. Fate completed. We won't have to do roulette at this point. We're getting so much experience. Oh, that's not what I wanted to fight. I fought the wrong thing. There we go. Nicely done, everyone. Nicely done. And you got some lightning crystals out of it. Now that the Tulihan's out of the way, it's only a matter of time before my replacement gets here. I'm about to pass out from hunger, so I think I'll go ahead. What could go wrong? That's not a very good idea. Yeah, just go on ahead. Nope, no problem. Ooh. This is, purple Aether spiking out of that, maybe? Yeah, it looks like purple Aether. It's, broken out of there. This place is amazing. Oh, it's this Estinian the Grumpy. They could help the fight if they want. I mean, one-shotting every now and then kind of clears, defeats the point of doing a little bit of fighting. But I like a little bit of help, you know, just because, especially for some of the smaller minions, so it's fine. Decided to just decide on more compact zones. Yeah, I mean, compact makes sense. All right. We are here to fight Nidhogg, potentially. I feel like this is going to be a lot more trouble. And there's a lot more twists to this story we still haven't figured out yet. Hrasvelgr was missing an eye after all. Remember, the Nidhogg was the one who an eye got removed from.
That would be the Aery. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye. His caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
Caustic hatred, I'm so emo.
It would seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Tempestuous winds.
Sounds like a band name.
With the tempestuous winds.
Our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
Corrupted Aether. Does that mean we're calling on our buddy Sid?
We called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Except with some fancier outfits. Alright, what leggings? I forget what leggings we were going with, so let's just get some white mage leggings. Why not? Look at her. Grab some fancy leggings. Estinian.
A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us to the Aery, but I can offer no better solution. Pray, consult this engineer friend of yours.
Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence.
And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by Linkpo when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together.
I would not be surprised, though, if his rage was so much he would just go in blind anyway. I suggest we rendezvous back at Saint Renette's Forum, Jake. From what I gleaned from the Holy See's decidedly ambitious air project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Sounds good to me. Look at all of your outfits! You all look so good! Like little minions, but you're all wearing your own special outfits as well. Wasashi, you're a machinist, yeah? Yeah. Storm Sergeant 2nd class. That's a great chest piece, too. Look at that, the little necktie and everything. You're all so cute and fancy, I love it. I love it. Zoria! Look at you and your red mage. This is Beauty and the Beast material right here. But you want to fence? Haha, my rapier shall take you on. What? What? That was so fancy! What a twirl! What a twirl! I went behind your back and everything. You're good, like, adjust my bow tie and catch it. Ah, y'all are way too fancy for me. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I got nothing. I got nothing. We're just gonna teleport off to the Foundation. Come along, everyone. Everyone's got their rapiers. We only have our slightly longer rapier, the pokey lance. Stabby lance. Alright. Check the map before you just go running off like a crazy person, Jake. You could, apparently, Ethernet to right here, but it does good to exercise your legs a little bit. When you last saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be encamped Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Sky Steel manufacturing, but we'll just not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. Question is who? Sir Aymeric would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guaranteeing he'll be able to grant us an audience in a short time. Ah, I have it! Count Edmond's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy See's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Emelian is about. AST still has the sassiest B stance. Oh, the astrologist. B stance. Oh, that's when you can kind of swap up your stance. I don't think we have the shortcut for it. Oh yeah, there you go. Change pose. Hands on our hips. It's the emote. Can you slash B stance? Oh, because I'm doing caps, maybe. Yeah, I don't think we have it. You earn it from MSQ. Got it. Yeah, we're not there yet. Okay, where are we going? Let's just Aethernet back to House Forton Manor. Let me check real quick. The last vigil. I have to remember that. How long are you streaming today? Another hour or two. Yeah, probably an hour or two more. We'd like to go inside. House doing there night. We gotta do some of these small side quests though too. Those are good. Some of them are good for just off-stream little stuff, but Emmeline. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust, In search of Sid Garland, you say? Well, then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. 'Twould seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known for their frequent the airship landing, and I'd wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, Jake, we must find Sid and trouble him in his expert opinion. Okay. Off we go to the airship landing. How are you doing, steward? Oh, you're still here, Master Kelton. I was under the impression you had already embarked on your journey. Do you require assistance? No, I require resistance. I only have 4 minutes left before I gotta go, so I'm going to get ready early. Not a problem, Oren. Have a great one. Thank you for coming out. Much love and stay awesome. Continue with your amazing outfits. Always looking super epic. Cha! Super strong. No, come back, Zoria. I was giving you a hug. I don't know if you had to go too, because you were dropping out of the party. I wanted to give you a hug as well. An Eastern bow. Ooh, fancy. It's different than a, I'll give you a flame salute. I only have one or two, one or two salutes that I can do. I don't have fancy bows. Alright, to the airship landing we go. So the Athenian Astrologicum. The Athenium... There's way too many vowels in there. Way too many vowels. This way. My instinct was to go up because it was an airship we were looking for. Sid! Biggs and Wedge! Where's Luke Skywalker, huh? How's he doing, the old chap? I love that a lot of this gear looks perfect for this weather. Jake, Alfino, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it would come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. As we always do. He's only helped us out on so many occasions. Another wind barrier? And you would say it was conjured by Nidhogg. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. Dravonians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Asinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists, but we do not know how much longer. Alright, alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. Biggs jumping up and down. No, that's Wedge. Wedge is the small one. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufacturer is not far away. It's like everything Lalas do are cute, despite how evil they are. To the Sky Steel Manufactory. Can come back over here. Talked about working on a new engine during the Crystal Tower. Is this the new engine that they have? Oh, re-invite. Invite to party. I can't invite to party. Centel, report, view party finder, target, adventure. There we go. I was like, I don't think I've made the party, so I don't know that I can invite to the party. To the Foundation. Over here to the Sky Steel Manufactory. We do need to start these jobs as well. Someone was making a point that if you want to play the jobs, the new jobs that go along with the area, then you got to start them. At least for this one, you got to start them a little bit early. And I was like, oh, you know what? That would be cool. A little project's just inside. Oh, you're going to like this one. Oh, I'm sure that it's more than an engine. They were just talking about working on a new engine, but what is this little thing? Is it like a hovercraft?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a Manacutter.
A Manacutter? Oh, it's like a little jet fighter. Oh, yeah.
You put down Gaius. Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on her.
It was the two of them that built it. Wow, that's awesome. I love all the extra pieces hanging up in the background.
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution.
It looks a lot like the Star Wars A-Wings.
A little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
A little jealous.
It does, however, come with one small flaw.
7 moons! I love you too! How are you doing?
To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
Back in AR when you met the first time. We start out at level 30, so it's a bit of a grind to get them up to speed with MSQ. Yeah, so I don't know how much I'm going to do that Wandering Bishop for this patch, but maybe for future ones, so.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
Well, where has the most wind ether?
Airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Definitely forgiven, because puns are amazing. We got some extra help there, too. At the table. Tataru!
Tataru, what's happened?
Remember, Wedge likes Tataru just a little bit.
All over for you. There's been word from Ulda. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
We get to learn about NANAMO! Yes, yes, yes. We've been waiting for so long. Please tell me it's good news.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Manacutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
That's where we were learning a lot about the Aether currents up here. So obviously wind aspected Aether is
You,
not
meanwhile,
lacking.
should concentrate on providing Raubahn and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Yeah, absolutely. I just need to do a lot of job grinding off stream, and I have not put the time in to do that yet, but mayhaps I will one day. Tataru, what is happening? Especially with one of our favorite friends from Ulda.
General Raubahn says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts, and he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Jake. Pressing though Ishgardian's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Manacutter's completion.
Oh, this is Alfino.
Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid we can. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Asinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alfino. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light. 'Tis past time Ulda was delivered from this darkness.
Yeah, we are more than ready for this. Whoa. Uskios, that is a lovely looking jacket you have. What is that? Replica Allegan Tunic of Casting. Man, everyone's going red mage these days. And I can totally see why when it comes to all the outfits. Okay, to the Waking Sands we go. My one worry, though as small as it is, about, oh, teleport offered Horizon. We could have just accepted it. No, we're wrong. My one concern with leaving Estinian by himself for a while is he absolutely will get himself into trouble. I have no doubt about that. No doubt about that. All right, let's go. We switched over to our Black Mage outfit, which is what we have been using for our side adventuring. You can also unlock them when you're at level, so Sam and Red Mage are accessible right now. You can see at 60, at 70. It's geared from the second coil. Red Mage on my main, and yeah, we get the best glams. I mean, seriously, some of that stuff is amazing. Yeah, and I really should. That's the thing is I'm learning. Whoa! Wait a minute. You can get that as an actual mount? That's so cool. Look at you flying it as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Clearly you've already unlocked it. Let me not get tangled in your propellers. You look amazing driving it as well. Oh, that's amazing. You need help with directions? Hang on, let me actually click on you so that way I'm looking at you. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, we gotta go save NANAMO. Where is she being held? I will blast down every door and burn down every building necessary. Soon.jpg, soon. We're back. You get it? So cute. Raubahn. He's back to his old self. Looking good.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
That's amazing. His cloak is cool too, but I want to see if he has any symbol on it.
In the search for her grace.
Everyone's getting outfit
Aye,
upgrades.
Some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Alchemical supplies. He's so cool.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
So are you saying that the, whatever name, like almost pharmacy, frontmacy, is a front?
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Sounds like the palace needs a bit of investigation.
To extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Mariel.
Ah, yes, we did have questions about her.
Of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Give her a good old bonk with my staff.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
Not that I mind that.
Prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, warrior of light? Will you lend me yours?
You can have both my arms. I don't mind at all.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for NANAMO and for Uldar!
Hoorah! Flame salute. I wanted to see what the symbol was that's on his cloak that's over the arm, but if it was even a symbol, maybe it's just a design. Slafswin. If one had chosen to entrap the Sultana in death-like slumber rather than slaying her, then one must surely also know of a means to rouse her from said state. There must be an antidote to this poison. Our target is Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Mariel is still in hiding there. We actually helped the Silver Bazaar, if y'all remember that from... most of you were not there way back in, like, I don't know, stream 4 or something. We went around and did a bunch of the side quests around the Silver Bazaar and fixed it up. Because there was some evil dude that was going to kind of take over. Okay, Urianje, you have another quest. Just a means of acquiring superior arms. Oh, yes. We're going to grab this, but we're not going to complete it right now. If thou art to weather the constant clashes with ever more potent primals, thou must perforce arm thyself with extraordinary weapons. I have concluded negotiations with one Rowena and the merchant, Rowena, who doth able to abide at Revenant's toll. In exchange for the ritual objects thou hast collected, she hath promised to provide thee with a selection from her stock of unique armaments. Why would she consort to purchase these unsavory trophies? 'Tis a simple question of infamy. Certain of her clientele are like to salivate at the very thought of possessing such formidable items. There are few who can lay claim to the ownership of a ritual tool employed in the summoning of a primal. There is no cause for alarum. Any power the objects once held has long since been sundered by the summoned deities. And lest thou worry on my account, I have gleaned from them what wisdom we require. I return to thee thy hard-won prizes. Hie thee to Revenant's toll in Mordona, and see them swiftly into Rowena's hands. Okay, cool. So that's how we unlock and take the 3 ritual foci to Raubahn. We're not going to do that right now. We have a NANAMO to save. I was wondering if Raubahn was in there, because I wanted to get a better look at his cloak, but... New duty support has been added. Tataru, no longer there. Okay, question 3. Silver Bazaar. That's so bizarre. Residence. Oh, we're here in Horizon. Yeah, we can still speed up the teleportation there a little bit. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. We have these boats here. I wonder if these boats will take us to the Silver Bazaar. Ferry ticket. Oh, not to Limsa. Ah, I clicked too quickly. For some reason, my brain was like, would you like to buy a ticket? And I was clicking yes on that, and it was going to give me an option as to which one I wanted to buy, but... alright. Yeah. See? Oh! There are docks that go down there, but from a different spot. So I wasn't totally crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit crazy. Good to know. One low Vesper Bay ticket. That's alright. We'll take ye old ride. Feeling when you don't pay attention accidentally end up in a different country. I mean, you know, headed for Canada, end up in Mexico. What can I say? Yeah, I just got a little lost. No problem. Ooh, last time we saw that lighthouse, it was in the middle of the night and very dark and foggy. I remember taking pictures of it because I thought it was super cool, and it is cool. But we haven't actually flown up here. Oh, we can't get up that high? Aw. Darn height limits. Ul'dah needs to figure out how to let people fly higher. Just saying. Yagiri! Hi there. Hello. Target is Mariel, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told you to have met. Our sources indicate she left the palace. Oh yes, she literally says the same thing. Spotted Meadow. You seen anyone around? Do I know of any returning residents? Gods don't tell me they're starting to come back. Master will not be pleased to hear of this. Oh. Don't like people coming back, do you? Okay. Kiki Poo, we're good friends. How have you been doing? Greetings, Jake. What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurer? Looking for Mariel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Ah, so she is out here. We just need to figure out where. Is she hiding in one of the houses? Oh, we need to go down to the docks. Down to the docks. Danielle, we helped him get his dad a fishing pole, or no, bait. It was bait. It was copper little bobber things. Ah, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house though. Here's the one closest to the market entrance. Haha. We know where she is at. In her house closest to the market entrance. Oh, you probably heard someone pull out their weapon. Weapon time. Okay, so that's the Chocobo stables there. So it's probably this one over here. Now, is she in the bottom or upstairs? Ah, here she is. What you searching for there, I'd like to have a conversation with you. Excuse me. I wonder if we did like poke. Be like, excuse me.
You are Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I have been found.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
We can see it right there on the subtext. Oh. Think harder.
General Alden.
He is not messing around. Maybe you'd like to reconsider.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Her face is priceless.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Yeah, Lolorito, you've got some explaining to do. I don't think you want to be,
Lolorito, you'll best talk fast.
Otherwise you might go from halves to quarters as well.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allegan monstrosity Omega.
Omega. Everyone wants Allegan stuff.
NANAMO's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim.
House of Thorn? Maybe the previous Sultana's bloodline? Because NANAMO was from the House of Ol. But the House of Thorn...
'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
Well, it got sealed.
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Yeah, we figured out that much. Now, where is she?
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Took out your opponent for you, did we? That grin.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruited sworn to serve.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine.
I do remember that.
With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Aww, Alfino.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
Yeah, how are you going to help him do that? I feel like he would turn on you if you don't help him succeed in that
Unlike you,
regard.
General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Lolorito is asking to be divided as well.
Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts
Oh, goodness.
gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer.
Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Interesting. So Ilberd no longer works for him. They've gone their separate ways.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General?
Thank you for the monologue.
Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
I think not. It's not that simple.
Hells we will. Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason.
And you have some nice teeth, Raubahn.
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
But with reason.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, but I kind of want to do it again right now.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
But I don't think it's as simple as forgetting and forgetting. Is that the antidote?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
I'll still consider you
will
evil.
find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Well, we're kind of, vigilantes at this point, and you're well known there, so why don't you just, go and, lead the way. Tell everyone that, we're not the bad guys. Heaux? 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 Heaux.
Not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Respect. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know makes a good point. When you gotta, like, grin and bear it, you're just like, ugh. Okay. Just because you're speaking the truth doesn't mean I have to like it.
Raubahn Alden, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under NANAMO Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Wow, thank you, Dulala. This was not the area that I was expecting that to happen in, but, is he going to accept it? I feel like he might turn that position down. She did it in front of a couple of witnesses, though, so... There's no celebration. Sorry. Making fun of how the Lalafell walk. Yeah, hollow feeling of victory. Well said, Holo. Well said. That's exactly it. It's like, congratulations. We got what we wanted, but are we really happy about it? I don't know about that. To the steps of Nald. Thank you for the teleport. Oh, we got the fireworks going. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did we teleport too early? You teleported me too early! We had to speak to... Oh, if we know first. What have you done? I'm getting trolled by the free teleports! Alright, well, everyone's gonna have to hold tight. Wait a minute. No, we're gonna swap over. If we're gonna make our journey all the way back, we're gonna listen to some good tunes. Unfortunately, my radio only has one channel at the moment, so... What I need to do is unlock all the other mounts so we can kind of flip through them like different radio stations. Whoa. Through the gate. All right. We have returned. Oh, we're not level 54? Oh, will we get 2 levels if we roulette real quick? Probably not. We'll complete it as a Dragoon. That's fine. By the 12, I fear Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he, of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. I think he planned that way better than anyone else has. He always seems to be 2 steps ahead of everyone else. Probably the reason why he's so rich and powerful. Shall we make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Okay, now we can go. And we will just return, since we get to do that for free. Except I think Lovava had to pay her own way, because somebody teleported her. Okay, the Royal Promenade that we're running away from our teleport to. Take me to the Royal Promenade, the Chamber of Rule. I'm kind of trying to level Black Mage and Dragoon simultaneously, but I think that for these quests it might be a little over Black Mage's head, so we might just have to stick with Dragoon for a minute. It just feels so much better being a Thaumaturg here in Ul'dah. For the story, look at everyone watching movies! It's movie time up in here. Flame General Raubahn mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. So he has been fully reinstated. Good for him. Has he already woken up NANAMO, or is she still in her chambers? There she is. She's breathing, though. You can see it. She's alive! She's alive! She's alive! Oh, that's so good. And of course she'd have cute, adorable plushies on her bed. That's the only thing that would make sense. Oh, probably all of them, Wandering Bishop. So accurate. Please tell me this works. How awful would it be if that was actual poison and killed her, and Raubahn had to go through being the one to administer poison and actually kill her all over again? That would just be absolutely torturous, but... Oh. What does she remember from everything?
Having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
I wonder how long he thought about what he'd say to her when he first got to talk with her again. I don't know how, but she looks even cuter with her hair down like that than she did when it was all fancied up with the jewels and everything in it. These chairs are way too big for Lalafellin, I'm just saying. Mad scientist.
Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
Yay! Cheers! Now we can celebrate.
I believe her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens.
Oh, okay. So she plans to continue to turn it into a republic. Interesting.
Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Good, rather than the instant abdication of the throne that she was planning on doing before. Ulrita's like, pfft.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
He is fair in the sense of with competition. Welcome to capitalism. Competition breeds everyone trying to one-up each other, which does improve some things, but it can also leave other people in the dust. And that's where you can get such a disparity in terms of wealth or standard of living because of that. So
Are you
I think
privy
it's
to new
a
intelligence,
balance.
my lord?
Yeah, the Garlean Empire on the move, as he referenced it.
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrius. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
A second Agrius?
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
How is he aware of all this information?
My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Telegi Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
This has suddenly gotten a lot deeper than just waking NANAMO up. Fascinating.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
Take control of Uldar's future? You become an Uldan citizen? I know he's talking about his own future, but
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
wow. That's a tough decision. It's hard to
Among
let
the
go of something you've
recruits,
built.
There were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely.
Ouch. Ah, man. I don't know if I would say that it's a good idea to shut something down like that.
Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
And that's the thing, is that just because some part of it did fail, I don't necessarily believe it's the best idea to shut the whole thing down and to be like, yep, all right, that's it. We've totally ruined everything. I think the concept was still a really good one, but it needed to be handled with a little bit more care and a little bit slower. There's a lot of rushing to set things up and grow things. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with shutting down the Crystal Braves, but I see reasons as to why they've now been tainted very hard by everything that's gone on here. And so
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me.
yeah.
Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the braves to fall prey to corruption.
In such a short period of time. Hey, Michael!
As ever,
Good morning.
it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause.
The thing's operational. Oh crap, break off the attack. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. More problems, we gotta do the power transition later. I think you could slow transition of power, slow. Formality, the Crystal Braves have been completely corrupted. Well, he did basically make a mercenary for hire army. I mean, there's still hope, there's always hope. It was doomed to fail. The group had essentially fallen apart already. Basically, after the revelation that Lolorito was pulling the strings right from the start, starting over is the only feasible option. Yeah, starting over makes sense, but starting over,
Let us resume this
I think, don't give up the hope, though.
We might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
I think there's still the idea of a neutral army that helped everyone is still a good one.
And I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The dawning of a new era. No more Crystal Braves. That time was run. Did we ever even get any Crystal Brave attire? I don't think we did. We can't cosplay as Crystal Braves. Maybe at a future event we'll put on some blue robes and look like a Crystal Brave or something. But 1, 2... not 3 people. watching the movie. How do you get... Okay. How far can you back up here? Oh. Nice. This is a great seat to watch people watch things. You, people watching? You could probably look at a lot of people's outfits and attire by hanging out up here, because everyone has to come up here, so you could check out a lot of cool outfits and glams. Okay. And now we have to speak with Alphino. So we'll stick with Dragoon while we're running through things, but... I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains there is no man alive in whom I'd rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. It's alright, Alphino. It's alright. We'll support you no matter what you decide to do. Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this Manacutter of theirs is nearing completion. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, no. I am assured that her grace will make a full recovery. Thank you, Aery. I, and Ul'dah too, shall flourish once more. General Raubahn and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Aery, a question if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of the Captain Ilbert's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino. Maybe they'll become adventurers and scions too. To me? I see. I'm grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as the Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, Jake? You were there at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting you be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. Oh, Alphino. He said we'd support him no matter what, so I guess we'll go hang out while he chit-chats with everyone. Hiya! I mean, if you're all gonna sit here watching, you gotta put on a show, right? Gotta look the part. Thank you again, Holo, for the awesome emote. Going full Dragon Ball Z.
Of course, of course.
We just need the super long yellow hair. We have to change our hair up for that. All right. Man, Mordona is popping right now. There's way more people that are usually here. I guess it is Labor Day weekend, so it makes sense that there's a lot of people on, including us. All right, get chocobos out of here. What have we said about chocobos inside buildings? Oh. Bet everyone's kind of arguing about what to do. We see a couple of faces we recognize, though. Commander, you're alive. And Jake, too. Oh, I knew you'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves, I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Ah, you'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a slight messier than expected, aye, but we still fighting for freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Yeah! Glad we all made it through. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know you've had a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We talked it over, see? And we're all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves? The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you. We wondered how she was doing too, because remember she disappeared back at, when we were talking with Momody. She, during the initial beginnings of the Crystal Braves insurrection, if you will, we worried if Elaine was okay, but glad she's alright. Commander, Alfino, our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Manphilia and the others. We're all on board. My friends, after all that's happened, I know not what to say. He's gonna tear up. I know it. Small smiles. Small smiles. Forever Crystal Braves. I know! Yay! Wonder Bishop! You saw it too! She's alive! We worried about her. Ah, glad that she is okay. I wonder where she was hiding. Actually, I wonder if we talked to her, if she'll say something about it. We'll find the missing Scions, I promise you. Between us and the immortal flames, no stone in Orzio will be left unturned. Cool. So she didn't say anything, but if we scrutinize Scion's records, they'll provide us with likely locations which the missing Archons might have fled. Put your mind at ease. It is work for just this that we have been trained. They're helping out in their own ways. I don't know if you know, but during that feast, Flamine got ambushed by some 3rd unit curs over in Liminsa. I'm sure she danced free of her noose, though. I heard nothing since, so I guess she's lying low somewhere in the port. Okay, maybe that's where we'll find her. I feel blessed to have witnessed such a display of camaraderie. We must repair this damage if our minds are to find focus. Now where to begin? A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. First things first. I don't know if you've gotten his name before. Ergamus. First things first, we must put the rising stones in order. We cannot have the Archons return to find the headquarters in shambles. Hosen is still here, with his kid as well. I send Shinobi to spy upon the Brass Blades, and it would seem that Yida and Papalimo's resistance accounted for a sizable number of the company's soldiers. All we know for certain, however, is that our friends' corpses were not found amongst the bodies they left behind. Well, that's good. So it's at least better than nothing. We know that they didn't end up dead there, which is start 1. Man, this place is in shambles. F of me, I don't know if we've met either. Jake Kelton, I joined the Crystal Braves in hoping of following in your footsteps, and I do not regret that decision. Not even for a moment. Wow, that's we're honored. Honored. How could we be such a shining example in such shambly clothing? We need better glams. Pray, excuse me, I thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the consistency of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule.
Nay, do not protest. I know not that I am worthy of their loyalty, Jake. Oh, you are. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. You've already done a lot. It's your dream and ambition that others can connect with. We actually haven't been in here since the Crystal Brave stuff went down, so... She was wearing blue at the time. Okay, so we did meet here once before. Sometimes it's hard, so I love the confirmation of, oh yeah, Yida and Papalimo absolutely wrecked the breastplates. I mean, you know, they were each trying to take on a whole sizable army themselves. Minfilia, gone. Maybe she wrote in her last letter where she's hiding. Maybe on the map she circled a hiding spot she could be at. We haven't seen any of the Scions in so long. It's been crazy long. You've only had Alfino and Tataru. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Urianger in the Waking Sands and Tataru in Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland at the manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. Alright, so back to Ishgard we go. One thing we still have yet to do literally anything about is the disappearing Isle and the students of Battle to Scion. That's an entire storyline that has just been waylaid because it was all being fed through Minfilia as she learned about it, investigated it, and we don't know anything about it. Oh, we got a dance going on here. I've been Blade putting on a show. I don't want to accept teleportation just yet. I wanna take a seat. And what is it? Slash clap? There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to turn. Click the wrong thing. What is this? Samurai? Samurai! That's really cool. What sword is that? Oh, it's a shiny sword too! Y'all and your shining swords. The Woad Sky Warriors pelt. Oh, that's really, really neat. It's like a fox helmet. It is. It's like a fox fur helmet with a koala on your shoulder. A barbarian samurai. It's a beautiful mix. I bet that could work out to be like a really cool video game concept in of itself if you just took kind of like Native American but combined them with Chinese samurai stuff. Kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn tried to take dinosaurs and machines and combine them together with a little bit of Nordic thrown in for good measure. Over at the Skyworks. Sky Steel Manufactory. Katara's little legs. Alright. Look at that beautiful ship. Stefan Vinian. Prospectometer seems rather fond of you, shall we? Odd garb, striking presence. Would I be right in assuming you're one of those adventuring types? We are. As much as I know this isn't Sid, it was just a blue quest, so... And I thought it would give us the option to at least see what the rewards were, but nope. You've made the right choice of visiting the humble workshop. Welcome to the Sky Steel Manufactory, where miracles are born from aether, metal, and imagination. Oh, is this where we start the machinist job? Probably. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But we also are accepting students who wish to take upon firearm and learn the techniques of the machinist. What do you say? Are you interested in joining us and exploring the machinist discipline? I am. We'll have to explore it at a later time, but since we started this, we might as well. You are? Well, of course you are. Otherwise, my prospectometer would not have registered your obvious interest. In my excitement, I've neglected to introduce myself. The name's Stefan Vian. Stefan, it's like Stephen Vian. Stephen Vian. De Helenard. And you are?
Healing off. Wait. It cut me out. Weird. Alright, we'll get back to that later. I don't know how that jumped out. How the seven hells did you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have at this moment completed the Manacutter's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and should be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to the Fortom Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. Oh, he came all the way out here. Okay. We'll step out of this very loud area. As you could tell from the quest name... Oh, well. He's a machinist job in PC. Machinist stream. As you could tell from the quest name. I thought you could tell from the quest name, but it didn't give me the option to do the quest name. He's the older brother of Lord Francel. Nice. Break up the party? What you talking about? Hang on a second. But this is where... Oh! That was weird. Waits introduction with undisguised. Waits your introduction. Oh, wow. So yeah, immediately jumped into kind of talking, and then now gives you the option. And you immediately get the Soul of the Machinist with a bunch of cool stuff, too. Jake, is it? Well, Jake, allow me to welcome you once more into the Sky Steel Manufactory. As I before mentioned, 'tis our charge to develop and manufacture weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But pray forget about those tired old inventions. The future lies in machinistry, a technology that weds the genius of Master Garland's Magitech with traditional aetherology. Every single one of my latest creations employs the principles of this unique discipline. And in the steady hands of trained machinists, my new inventions are going to alter the very face of warfare. Though I would dearly love to expand upon my revolutionary theories, we should begin by familiarizing yourself with the tools of the trade, so to speak. Have you time now for a brief lesson? Quest accepted. A very brief lesson indeed. Dungeon is coming up soon. Oh, I see. Splendid. Now the first thing you must learn is the proper technique for handling a firearm. Where in the seven hells is our master of marksmanship? I swear the man is never about when I need him most. How dreadfully embarrassing. Here, I've mercilessly piqued your interest, and I must call upon you at a later convenience. Mayhap the next time you visit, our instructor will deign to put in an appearance. Then we can outfit you with the equipment necessary to learn basic marksmanship, and I might explain to you the particularities of the machinist profession. I'm afraid he's gone for good this time, my lordship. Left a letter of resignation on your workbench and all. Oh, hello. Confound the man. You cannot afford to lose such a pivotal employee at this crucial juncture in our growth. Joy. Yeah, it's like joy. Prepare mine accoutrements. I shall drag that scoundrel back by the lapels if need be. But, my lordship, we ain't even sure where to start looking. You make a salient point, my dear. My prospectometer points to the lands of Lenosha. Ah, yes, I should have realized he would return to his homeland. Lenosha, my lordship? Are you sure you want to go there? I hear it's a nasty place, where folk will clouch you across the face as soon as look at you. Aye, well, I must admit a little familiarity with its environs. Hark, Joy! The prospectometer chirps again. Of course, our aspiring machinist. We shall have the worldly Jake here act as our guide. For an explorer who has braved the hardship corners of Eorzea, the wilds of Lenosha must be akin to a garden path. Is that not so? I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Perfectly stated. Perfectly stated. Now, no false modesty. Whatever knowledge you have of the place must far exceed ours, no matter your prostrations. You will consent to guide us, will you not? You will consent to guide us? Then 'tis settled. Joy here, in addition to her loyal service of House Helenar, is the finest shot in the manufactory. As a novice machinist, I suggest you mark her technique well during our little jaunt in Lenosha. Speaking of which, we must needs decide upon a somewhat less vague destination. I seem to recall our absent instructor mentioning companions from Camp Overlook. Let that be our first port of call. Okay, now we have well and truly begun that, so we'll leave that for a time being. And step out for a second. We will worry about Camp Overlook at a later time, because we also have to... yeah, I think we have some other Overlook quests there to deal with as well, so we can do multiple things at the same time. But, to the last visual we go. And into here we go. House Fortom. I would love to visit the Fortum Manor. Estinian, you travel all this way. You have fulfilled your obligations to the Ardans, then? Mistress Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned that these Manacutters of Master Garlands were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Aery, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Emeric? I think we might have kept him in the dark long enough. As long as it has to do with killing dragons, I'm sure that that's the biggest biggest intrigue. The seat of Lord Commander. The Forgotten Night. What about the Forgotten Day? Or is it the Remembered Day? The Forgotten Night and the Remembered Day. Into the council we go. More awesome attire. Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've actually been back here. And I don't think we've checked out this place. Someone was commenting in an earlier clip stream that it was really dark. And now I'm noticing. I did turn the stream brightness up a little bit, so hopefully that helps a little. But this place is kind of on the spooky side. No, I know. I was just a play on words, Sideswiper. Just a play on words. So these are kind of like barracks for the Dragoons. They told me I was too old to take up arms against the Horde, that I couldn't possibly make a difference. It wasn't until the worms came that I realized they were right. Aww. He's gotten injured, and look at his armor all clawed up and stuff. Got tough to realize that. Oof! Dropped right on the middle of the table. Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to disturb you. Please, let me in! I'd like to talk to Sir Merrick. The two Dragoons, the best in the land.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
I could never do his voice justice, because it's always so much darker. All stands ready, Commander.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the Manacutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The Aery is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
Yeah, taught us that your continual bloodshed is not going to help anything.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Still worth it.
'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination.
Usually it is.
Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Well, so we succeeded in delaying it.
Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus you believe an assault upon the Aery represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
The Eye of
I
Nidhogg.
am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source.
Where
Victory will be hard won.
does he
even
keep
so,
that?
And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
That's as big as his head. That's a bowling ball that he's holding, and he's just kind of like a parlor magic trick, it's gone. Does it fold up nicely? Is it collapsible?
There are more of these Manacutters to be had, yes?
It will be like those kids' toys that start as a little small spiky ball, and you can stretch it out, and it becomes this big thing. Maybe the eyeball can kind of shrink down and expand. I mean, they've only built one. It's a balloon.
How can I, proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
I'm barely paying attention to the story. I'm sorry. All I could think about was after Hela said, every time he takes that, he inflates it. His armor is so spiky, it's got spikes all over the place. I could just imagine one time he's like, the eye of Nidhogg. And he goes to put it away and accidentally pokes one of the spikes. Pow! It tatters all over the floor. That's gonna be a problem. Same place you keep your 50 odd materia stuff. I thought I was special, okay? I thought I was special. Where do you keep your weapons? We lug around a whole like Santa satchel bag of stuff, all right? We carry everything. Says the guy who has like 6 inventories of too much stuff. Can't get rid of enough of it. Proud knight of Ishgard, stand and do not, while outsider is life and limb for our homeland. Hey, I want to be a member of the city. It's cool. Can I be a member of every city?
The slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital.
You know the city better than us, so you would do a better job of telling people where to go.
And Nidhogg slip through our grasp. Who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
Yes. I am the black kettle pot.
There are others.
Oh, stop your arguing.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
He's so grumpy.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Try not to pout too much.
Well, my friend, would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
I mean, if we must. Yeah, we don't exactly look thrilled. I'm very glad that we're doing Dragoon for the storyline for this area. Alright, Estinian. I have pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Aery. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt Alphino will make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. I mean, I'm clearly a novice, okay? So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm about as novice as it gets. Oh, we get an Aether Current and a Manacutter key. I just care about the Aether Current so we can fly. Fly, fools. Oh, I missed what he said, but we've tarried long enough. Let's go. I think that's basically what he said about, yeah, tarried long enough. Let us call Master Alphino and take possession of the Manacutters. I didn't realize they had multiple of them. Multiple of them. Are you maybe planning on doing the poster boy jobs for the other expansions too? That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I don't know what the other poster boy jobs are. All I know is that Hola was like, definitely do Dragoon before this, if you have my recommendation. And maybe we'll do that. Is we'll take a collection of what everyone suggests or thinks is best, and I'll pick from that. So, ooh. Thank you for opening the gate for me. Does this go out? What is this? Yes, to the Western Highlands. You can hear a ship. It's right here. Oh, hello. Hello.
Jake, old friend. The cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell ya, these little beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a cement drill on cottage cheese. Aye, that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, warrior of light, the dread worm awaits.
If you say so. This is the one where you can genuinely get by with either duty support or regularly duty finder. Yeah, Sideswiper was saying that we should use the duty support instead of doing it with duty people. So, oh, because it might be spoilery. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It's new for 6.2. They've added the duty support for this one, so you can do it with NPCs, and they add additional bits of flavor, like the NPCs talking and stuff.
Got it. Well, let's do one and try it, and then depending on how I like it, we'll do it without. So, oh my goodness, Cry! What? Wait, is that Paladin? That is the Paladin. Okay, Cry, you have to pull out your sword. Or your shield. Is your shield the Ring of Fire? Or is your shield... Oh, I guess I could try it on myself. That is amazing. Flame Captain actually fits perfectly. Radiance Shield, Emperor's New Shield. Yes! Okay. So it is... it has been augmented to be invisible. But I want to see it with the shield out with just the ring. Hang on. Can you pull out your shield? Well, yeah, I know it's not, it's invisible, but the Ring of Fire that's around it, I want to see it with that. Oh. So the Ring of Fire is not a part of the shield. Got it. That's you literally standing there with the shield out, but with it empty offhanded. I kept thinking it was on your back, and I should have paid attention to that. I'm so dumb. Because you had the sword out. But, so the glowing thing on the back, then, is your armor. Purgatory Curious Offending. Holy moly, that is so cool. What? How do you all keep having these amazing outfits? And now you've added the black wings to it as well? Oh my gosh, that's so sick! That's so sick. Okay, I should stop standing around, but my goodness, you guys are so cool! You have the coolest outfits ever. Get to Endwalker. Okay. So, the party NPCs or a party of other players. Let's try it with the NPCs. We'll try it out with the NPCs, and if we like it, great. And if we don't, we'll just do something different. So, Temple Knight, Temple Chirurgeon, like again, Surgeon, Chirurgeon, and Estinian. That's why you're saying to go with the NPCs, because you get to go with Estinian. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Just another incentive to get to Endwalker. There's so many incentives to get to Endwalker. Get to Endwalker, get to Endwalker, get to Endwalker. I left the party. I didn't make the party, so I just left the party. I see with Estinian a good reason why you'd want to go with party. Oh, we got our legs crossed. Is that because it's our relaxed pose with the legs crossed when we're sitting? You think we would be more on edge. Oh, hello, Nidhogg. Is that Nidhogg? Oh, did he just blow us out of the air? Or is that Estinian? No, I think he hit us, and now he's going after Estinian. Oh, I've got your eye! I've got your eye! Instead of the the kid game, I got your nose, I got your nose. It's I've got your eye. I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash. He's too short for this ride. Ah, we're back in action. Our little fighter jet. My favorite part about it is the tiny little of the propellers. It's so cute. This roller coaster is a little too big for short Alfino. Okay. So now they go with our speed, but we do have the Temple Knight who will be acting as the tank for it. This is only, I think, the second time we have ever done it with NPCs, but it'll make it interesting. The air begins to crackle. There's a Stinian! In Hello's name, I strike thee. I'm gonna try to read some of the extra text. Actually, I'll probably switch over with this. You have our thanks. Come, warrior of light. The dread rumor waits. So that way we can read the little text. I know it's kind of hidden behind me because I have the chat hidden, but let's go with this guy. Now, we do have an AoE attack, I believe, even though we don't end up using it much. Yes, that's it. That's it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Control 5. There we go. We got it. We got it. Oh, wow. Lightning just totally blasted a hole. Is there a treasure chest in here? No? It's just an extra place where dragons could be hiding. Okay, no problem. With me! Yeah, this is a lot of purple aether. Remember we were talking about that before. Now we got some red aether. Okay. Talking about my guard. I don't think, yeah, we did not dodge out of that in time, but that's okay. Thank you for the heal, Tempo Chirurgeon. Alright, now I'm gonna remind myself as I get damage. This deals more damage, but this one delivers an attack with potency of 100 executed from target's rear, so that's just lots of damage. Potency of 100 purple thrust. Oh. Lightning strike. Nice, nice. So 3 needs to be from target's rear, but is the damage over time. So what I've been trying to do is 1, 2, on the target's rear, 3 to get the damage over time, then swapping and going for the Vorpal Thrust combo. Lightning blast. I think we've done up to 54. I believe so. I've been trying to keep Paladin and or no, not Paladin. I've been trying to keep Black Mage and Lancer up, but I've also been doing a lot of the smaller ones. So, Rangada, we meet. Ooh, this is like a millipede dragon. Careful, Temple Knight, careful! See, now I feel way more responsible for them. Ooh! Because if it's you all that are fighting, then I'm like, you know what? They can take care of themselves. They've either done this before, or they just generally know what's up. But now that I've got these little NPCs I gotta protect. Oh, he's been pulled to the side. How neat. All right, are there ads? No, we're good. Okay.
Your guard is down.
Ooh. Big bolt of electricity. Oh, not the button I wanted. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's already dead. Wow, they killed him fast. Okay. Nicely done, everyone. Stab him in the butt. There you go, 30 seconds of that. Ow! Oh, wait, interesting. Can we attack the... Fascinating. It's got the little towers that are like connecting to him. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Good thing I have a leap in attack. And there we go. I can heal up a little bit. And I leaped out and I was like, nice, I can leap out. And then immediately I leaped into the electrician, the electric field. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Alright, field of aiming. Got a fancy ring. I think this is where we're supposed to go. Maybe, maybe not. Whee! Aery interior. Oh, how fancy. Careful, everyone. Ooh. Good thing we can fall long distances. Ooh. I think this paladin is going to constantly get in the way of our screenshot. We're going to have to take it real quick before he steps in the way. It's like, move, guy, get out of my way. I'm trying to take a selfie here, all right? What are you doing? This does not look stable. Just saying. Terrible dragon appears before me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nidhogg broodling. Aw, I actually feel bad killing the little ones. Can we just fight Nidhogg and not have to deal with the rest of these guys? I don't want to kill baby dragons. That feels terrible. I know that they would just kill a bunch of other people, but they're not killing people right now. Sorry, broodlings. Sorry. Check your actions. You're missing some. How many actions am I missing? Ow! Nidhogg, do you mind? I'm currently working on stuff, alright? You have Chaos Thrust, level 50. True North, level 50. 50. Battle Litany is the only one that I don't have. So I don't have the 52. But all that does is give a little boost, hit rate. A little hit rate boost. Which, yeah, would speed up the process a little bit. Alright, poke him in the butt. with that. Ooh, hop out. There we go. AoE time. There we go. It's so cool that the NPCs actually move in and out with the attacks as well. So you can kind of watch them as well to get an eye out for what you're supposed to be doing. This place is crazy. It's like a spider web, but for dragons. Not more little broodlings. Oh, well, I'm a big mama broodling. Okay, I'm sorry. I should not have disrespected you all. Okay? I'm gonna hide under your legs, and hopefully you'll attack the juicier NPC targets, not me, alright? I think I'm only hitting one with that. Yeah, Doom Spike. You can see the damage. Unless it shows 3, it's only targeting 1. That's okay. Got it. Treasure coffer. Yeah, where are the small, you know, piles of treasure that are supposed to be around here? Isn't there? Supposed to be just, you know, dragons sleeping on giant mounds of gold and gil. Apparently not in this particular case. There we go. See, now you can see that 2 targets hit. 84 damage to each. Nice. Too far away from a treasure coffer? Excuse me, sorry. And cool as well that it instantly gives you all the treasure because the NPCs aren't going to grab any of it, so different franchise. Alright, yeah, it's a bad habit of mine. I got some bad habits. Purple Aether. We come right above the hill. Who is this guy? Gia Scottus. Boom! Whoa, wait, is that his nose? That's his nose! Bro, how do you eat with that thing?
I will end your struggles.
I don't mean to judge, but...
I will end your struggles.
Oh, he's going ham! He's using the limit break. Nice. Nice. That's great. Oh, we gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. We don't have the hop out ability. Ooh, and he's dropping fire too. He's going. He's got like a bunch of different elements because he did wind, and then fire. Ow. All right, our damage over time is dropped out. Ooh, look at that fog. We gotta be inside the circle this time. Okay. And then, oh, wow, that is not much time at all. Oh, we don't want to be out there. We get the wind burn effect, too. Now he's gonna go every direction. Oh, so stand in the middle. Yeah, there's the knockback. Wow, we are hurting. Whoa! I just realized how much damage we are taking. And then everyone gets reset too. Okay, so there's no respawn effect. Nice. Oh wow, we gotta go distance here. All right. Whee! All right. Got a little bit to run. So what could we do besides not taking nearly as much damage and doing everything better than we just did? The main thing is that those fireball that drop down after the fog shows up, they're really hard to see, so we got to keep an eye on that. Oh, we missed this treasure coffer. Don't mind if I do. 2 pots of iris purple dye. Is that a hard to get dye? I didn't realize that dye could be hard to get. I thought everyone could get it, so. Boost all you want if you beat this dungeon, it's all yours. Oh, you can boast all you want if you beat this dungeon, it's all yours. Is this a hard dungeon to beat? A proper test of skill. Because it's not like other players have did it for me. I actually was the one who had to survive everything. I like that a little bit. All right. Men, let's do this again. This time, but better. All right, back away. I can throw my spears during that time. Charges up, puts out the fog. Look for the fireball circles. Throw some spears. Ooh! Oh man, see? They're so fast. Ow. Oh, we don't get Estinian's limit break anymore, do we? Wow. Okay. It's gonna be even more challenging. Everyone's running over here, so I'm gonna run over here. Oh! Okay, so you face away from him. I got it. So you want to be behind him when he goes to do that fog attack. All right, now stand in the middle. Everyone get right underneath him. There we go. Small knockback. Stand behind him, which I should be doing anyway. All right, so that's a limit, or not a limit break, but a very targeted attack on just that guy. I need to do the damage over time again. Okay, stand behind him. Maybe is this it? Okay, go away. Throw some spears. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do a windburn. Okay, well we didn't get into the fireball, so that's a good thing. That's at least a start. Ow. Ow. Flammable gas. Oh, so those are the gas that then blow up. So you have to be out of the fog because that's what's going to explode into fire. Oh. Okay, okay. There we go. Got it. Got it. I think we might have him. I just have to survive long enough. Flammable gas. It's everywhere! We beat him in time. Is it over? Nidhogg is close. I can sense him. Man, if that's only number 2, I don't even know how we're gonna beat Nidhogg. This is a new version of the fight. They spiced it up with cool new mechanics. They changed the fight. I've only done this duty once since the change. Never seen this fight. They reworked it a few weeks ago. It's so much better. Yeah, well, this is the first time for me, and it's fun, but also just so much more intense, especially since I don't have any of you all to kind of back it up and fix my mistakes, but I like it. It's a different type of challenging, so. Just bear with me, because my duty might take a little bit longer than other duties have. Viridian Spirit, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. You aren't limited to a 4-man party. You carry all of us wherever you go. Aww. That's so kind of you to say. Okay, now I gotta see if I can get around this guy for a picture. Come this way. A little bit further. A little bit further. Okay, and run! Screenshot. Okay, hopefully I got it. We'll find out after the stream if I was able to pick it up. Jeez, don't fall down. Oh, whoa! Who's knocking the pillars down? That's not cool. Whoa! These guys are massive! I mean, they're cool looking too, but wow! I kind of want to be their friend. Like, you guys are really awesome. Look at him charging up his attack. Oh, wait, why are you... No, that's not Limit Break. He was doing something else. Man. Oh, awesome looking guys. Another pillar collapsing. This whole place is falling apart, so... Pia tests, and there's no peeking this time. Oh. No cheating off of your neighbors. That's not purple aether, more lightning aether. Oh yeah, I forget which color each of them are, but considering that it was the lightning cloud, we should have suspected as much, so. Earrings and rings and earrings and rings and Nidhogg, could you stop breaking your own castle apart, please? Sheesh. I guess he really doesn't want people to just kind of walk up to him. Ooh, that was a chunk of damage. Wow. Okay, maybe I can't leap in as brazenly as I just did. These guys are no joke. There we go. Boom spike on a bunch of you. Got that one. Team, you're doing an amazing job so far. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of them. They each have like their own little crystal eye thing, and they're in like a little crystal egg. Oh, we got more. We got more friends. Just spike right through you with my AoE. Oh, we got a whole bunch more. Ooh-wee. Yeah, look at them all. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did he die? Did our tank die? No, he didn't die. He just didn't grab them all. Okay, that's fine. We're here. Whoa. Okay, good thing they're not too hard to take down. Nicely done, team. Wow. Yeah, they were definitely coming after us. Now they've changed to green. And the crystal things aren't in there anymore. Interesting. Okay. Why would they turn green? Maybe red was like where they're healing or sleeping or something? The Aery. It's Nidhogg. He's doing a move that Dragoons don't get anymore. Oh yeah, with the dragon thing. You would be going slightly faster if you had gotten battle. You're going slightly faster if you got in battle litany. Yeah, a little faster. There's some interesting environmental details in the dungeon that you wouldn't recognize until you replay it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what... Can't not recognize what I don't know, but that's okay. The environment looks amazing. We were just talking about, you know, why is it that you go on adventures and see new things, but Nidhogg. Here we go. Alright, good job, tank, turning him around. Deafening blow. I don't think we could avoid that one. Ooh, 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 get out. Ooh, 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 get in. Wow. Just rakes the place with fire. Oh, that's an eye. Ow! Vulnerability up. Well, great. That didn't work. Should have hopped out of that one. And now he's on top of all of us. Okay. Run over here. Ow. Forward roar. Let's go ahead and heal a little bit.
Taste my loss.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He picked me up. Let me down. Oh, nice. And they attack it too. Cool. So that's an ally can get caught in kind of that stasis. Okay. Just gonna hop back in case. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. So now we're fighting his kin. It's not the target that I want, though. Why can't I click with this target? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Doom Spike all of you. Hang in there, Temple Knight! We got one. Got two. Got three. Got him. Alright. Give this guy a little bit of damage over time. Nice. My rage will consume you. Where are we supposed to hide? Wow! Clearly can't hide at all. Jeez. I should have stood here so that the healer could heal everyone. Ow! What? Okay. Man. Howling Roar. Get out. Separate. Okay. Oh, it's targeting me. He's targeting me. I don't know what for. How was I supposed to escape that? At least he got the limit break. Wow. Okay, so if he targets me like that again in the future... Because I'm pretty sure I was at 100% health. So... That was a stack marker. Oh, so I have to get over to all my allies. Yellow means everyone stacks. Sprout's first stack marker. Hey! Don't be rude. I'm learning. I'm learning. So red is solo and yellow is stack. Even if I've seen it before, I'm sure my brain still would have just been like, run away! Everything means run away in my head. Everybody get in here. Okay, the directions of the arrows. What would be funny is all of the NPCs are like, where are you going? You just ran away from us, now we're all gonna die. Funny stuff. Man, it'd be nice if the shortcut was a little bit closer. Oh, the directions show the marker what kind it is. I should pay attention to that, shouldn't I? Yeah, they were chasing me, I'm sure. Get back here! Where are you going, noob? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. Gentlemen, I have failed terribly. Shall we try this again? At least I know a little bit about the different attacks. A little bit. That's kind of a burst to everyone. Everyone's gonna get hit. Now you can avoid this one and throw some spears. Then he's probably gonna do the big AoE. Yep. Okay. A little slow, but I got it. Oh, and then that's right, the eyes. I think we still got hit by that anyway. Okay. That's right, the little markers. Ow. Don't stack those. Can heal that one up. Select him. But I want to save the AoE for when he brings in all of his friends. So that's red. Whoop! Get away. Oh, we're not even paying attention to our friend. No, he just died, Estinian. No! Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Last time it was us that, I can so do a better job than what I'm doing right now. Estinian, I have failed you in so many ways. This is like last week or so ago with Lalaki. I got Lalaki killed so many times. It was not even funny. Thank you, Churgeon, for bringing Estinian back from the dead. Jake, the warrior of light, slayer of primals, and survivor of the Uldan feast, dies to shiny lights and lets his friends get totally murdered by more shiny lights. Backflipped away from the team when I got the marker. You wiped everyone. This is so funny. Alright. Ale, you are gone. Was I even hitting these guys? I feel like I was, because I heard the thing hitting multiple times, but that's fine. We'll kill them all by hand. No need for AoEs. Okay. Alright, Nidhogg. We're back. His Rancor is building up. Oh! Oh, the longer that's the DPS check. The longer that takes, the more likely, the more damage it will do. Oh, okay, good to know. Learning. Ah! I don't know what that is. I don't like it, whatever it is. Okay, now it's just the little markers that everyone gets. Don't stand in too many of them. Alright, stack. Everyone, come here. Yay, we survived. I did it. Oh, Ooh, I did not get out in time. I did try. I tried to hop it. There he goes. Go, Estinian. Go. Level 2 limit break. Cloud Buster Sword. Boom. We almost have him. I just have to not die. Oh, Sable Price. Estinian, don't die. I'm going. I'm helping out. Okay, cool. We rescued him. I got recompense from my earlier failings. And can we finish off with a spear? Yeah! Jake is leading a party. They're probably all panicking. Yeah, undeserved. Oh! Epic finish. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's just fleeing. Nice. But where's the music? Is it not over yet? I could use the limit break, but I think Estinian deserved it. Well, I don't know. Estinian's kind of a jerk, too. Look at him scanning the skies. Our work here is finished. It was fun to let Estinian do it because he is so long been chasing down Nidhogg and wanting to fight him. I think story-wise it makes more sense. Yay! Woo! Ooh, orchestrion roll, trousers, and kayanama, whatever that is. A fancy hat. Can we add new gear? Oh, a choker of slaying. Yeah, we slay the dragon. Man, epic fight. Epic fight. And very different trying to do it solo than, you know, just with NPCs and with you all. Because that definitely does add the pressure of not being able to just rely on you all to pick up the slack. Yeah, he's coming back. He's got his eye. What are you doing with that? You've been grounded. You've been a bad boy. I've always wondered, with spikes that far out, how do you get in to eat anything? Thou wouldst use mine own eye against me? Time hath done naught to dilute thy kind's depravity. I have not forgotten thee, dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and shall do so again. Okay, so he's also missing an eye. You can see his right eye is missing. A lot of these dragons are missing eyes. Huh.
No worm. This ends here.
He just leaps into the dragon's mouth. Oh, straight into his head. Jeez. Ow. Now remember something about consuming the dragon's blood. I think he's gone. And now he's got red armor. The Crimson Dragoon. Oh, he got the other eye. He spiked the other eye out.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
The rage. The rage between both of them is non-stop. It's your shining personality that carries us through the dungeons. My positivity, it's so brilliant. A third. Which one is that one? The blue one? Oh, the amethyst. Purple. We're like recollecting our crystals. Reconnecting. But that stuff, I still have no idea what that's doing, but maybe reconnecting us to Mother. We get a vision. Is this real time or olden time? Look at all the bodies. Is that Estinian? He's got both. Or at least two. Whether it was... No, that's not Estinian.
They are ours
Lord Haldrath.
Haldrath.
The eyes of Nidhogg.
So they had both. So this is Haldrath.
The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world.
But he clearly got at least one eye back.
The terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
Yeah, the trading the honor for sacrifice, that's where the huge betrayal that they did.
My lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair.
Did Hraesvelgr give one of his eyes to Nidhogg? That's what I'm guessing, because Hraesvelgr is missing one of his eyes. That's what we talked about. And the eye that was just gotten out of Nidhogg was yellow, not red. And Nidhogg's eye has been red this whole time. So I'm guessing that was Hraesvelgr's other eye. Was he gave it to Nidhogg so that Nidhogg would survive.
In your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people.
But what happened to Nidhogg's other eye then? Because they had two.
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king.
But one of them is Justinian has.
Defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldrath, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
There shall be another.
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
So who are you electing then? To become the next Holy See? Missing eye gang.
My brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
I wonder if we could put up the Dragoon helmet.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
They said that one of you could take the
As
crown.
our Lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Okay, so how are you gonna...
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
That's a great sword you got there.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
Sir. Does not abandonment.
Wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Got a great voice. I'll take your armor if you're not going to use it anymore. The four houses.
Forton, Hylanat, Durander, and Zemail.
Zemail. I forget that that's how you say that. Helenar.
But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
These are the 4 houses that we've interacted with.
And what of the throne?
Yeah, who gets the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more. We must assume the role of stewards.
Oh, so is there no king right now? I thought the Holy See was the king.
We shall shape
Or not the king, but at least the leader.
History of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Interesting. So that's how the 4 houses kind of came into prominence. But we don't know much about the beginning of the Holy See. No, don't give me that.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
I don't want it. No, I just learned about your history and how the 4 houses...
Witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg.
Oh, yeah.
The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted.
That's also why I said his sire died as well with the other knights. I'm going to assume that was potentially the paladin armor.
And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat.
Well,
Thus did this eldritch
technically 2 of them.
sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Mm-hmm. We did see the scars on Nidhogg. He had two lines across it. No! Great, now we've got one. I don't need to be Dragon's enemy number 2.
Every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
I guess we now have a dragon's eye. We have Hrasvelger's other eye. Can we give it back to him? Hey, buddy, sorry about your brother, brood brother. My bad.
It was a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win.
After losing twice.
Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
But...
We must first
there it
have
is.
words with Hrasvelger. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Archbishop is head of the state and church both. Story recap for those who didn't do the Dragoon story. Got it. It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this eyeball. Hey! Thank you for all your patience while we beat him. Ooh. Fancy, weird-looking mount. Zoria, that's really cool looking. Little dragonfly snail thing. I think that it's just tied. Yeah, that's just tied. The little horn. It's tied to the bottom of it. Alright, let's wrap this story up. Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all of this has been put to rest, I must need forge my armor anew. Oh, wait, what is the key? You got a key. Oh, the Manacutter key. Nice. Nice. The Roar of the Worm Orchestrion. Let's use that as well. Here we go. And then... mounts. So we can't ride this guy yet, but it can, I guess, glide along the ground, because it can't fly. Boing, boing, boing. But I like this the little tail bottom folds under when it's just kind of hovering over the ground a little bit. It's not flying, it's falling with style. Everyone's got Manacutters. I'm gonna chop up everything. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Rasvilga remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Are you gonna be happy to learn the truth? Because I don't know that you are. Alright, Manacutter time. Doesn't feel very fast, Manacutter. Oh, yeah, I guess we can take a teleport, so. Alright, and we're going the wrong direction, as usual. There's a blue quest there. Ah! Turn! Turn, you silly Manacutter. Hide your Moogles. Oh, I bet that's another Moogle quest for an Aether Current. We'll get that later. Oh, can you just cut up the side? Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can, sort of. These things are definitely meant for flying, not for ground travel. Here, let's swap over to Behemoth. Little better for ground travel. We'll ride in our little beast mount. But I didn't want to bring out Aethne because, you know, riding a dragon when going through all of this or a Skeleton seemed like a little bit of a bad idea. And then even worse would have been the Chocobos, because I think they eat Chocobos, so. 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Rasvelgar to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. To call Rasvelgar. That's the one that the Moogles gave us. We have an eye. I've got my eye on you. Did we just bring the storm down upon us? Thank you, thank you. I pride myself. Impetulant mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. Couldn't he have given this eye that we did not grab out? Yeah, see the yellow eye? I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Hey, he figured it out. Yeah, look at the yellow eye. 'Twould seem thou hast uncovered my secret. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield 1/2 of my strength. So we didn't even fight him at full strength. We fought him at half of Rasvelgar's strength. Okay, well, I'm at least glad that we can give him his eye back. You've been restored! Please don't go destroy all of Ishgard. We'd really ask that you not do that. That'd be great. So this is Nidhogg. After he lost his eyes. Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee? We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratatosker's eyes, and gutted their appetites upon her essence. She is slain then. What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, blood brother? They have been ever untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elezen. So this is before he lost his eyes? Oh, no, yeah, you can see the scars all over them now. But thou wert enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Ratatosker her life, and me mine eyes. His mouth is just crazy spiked. Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. For power. Hrasvelgar, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee an eye to me, and let that be thy penance. So Nidhogg actually asked for the eye, as it was Hrasvelgar that tried to make peace with the Elezen. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Well, he definitely achieved that. Yield to me thy strength, blood brother. Yeah, we didn't see any scars on Hrasvelgar. Yeah, any like cuts or anything that you would suspect that battle had been done. There's also a nice touch that it was both their left eyes. My vengeance is begun. Here comes a pun from Michael. You could say, it just didn't feel right. The hast borne witness to a scene from my past. All of them saw that.
Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Instead of just taking his eyes. When my brood brother did appear before me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
The pain in her voice is palpable. The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin. Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse? Go, mortals. Take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. So he's the last of the great worms. But by giving his eye to Nidhogg, he basically sealed that thousands of Elezen were going to die in brutal dragon conflict for forever. I see what you did. Oh, I definitely see. Estinian. Though he lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Hraesvelgr wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. Okay. Wow, that was a quest in of its own. Nice.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
Welcome to what revenge is. It is an empty, cold, sad state, even after you complete it.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I don't know about that. At least stopped it for a time.
Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Villains never think that they're the villains of their story.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete.
I miss that a horn has been snapped off of his helmet. That's really, really neat. I wonder how long that's been snapped off, or if that snapped off during his fight with Nidhogg. Okay, so I did want to, the little snippet said that Estinian still had questions. The tale is incomplete. What is missing from what we have learned about the dragons? I think he's going to ask, where is the other eye of Nidhogg? Because we are missing one eye. It's somewhere. And does their predecessor still have one of Nidhogg's eyes? It's still out there somewhere.
We are short a great worm's eye.
There it is.
Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard?
I think someone was kind of controlling Nidhogg through his other eye.
Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain.
Did the Asians have Nidhogg's other eye? Were they the ones that blackmailed Nidhogg into attacking Ishgard?
What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return.
Are the dragons fighting anyway?
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
Heretics?
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Okay.
Wait!
It's always the Asians.
There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Yeah, she wanted to stop the dragons from doing more violence. Can you stop your own people?
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Off we go. Ooh. Ooh. Lady Fury herself.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence.
Your
There is
Eminence.
no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans
must proceed apace then.
Archbishop Thordan the Seventh.
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both. And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance.
Is he planning on summoning a primal? That's what you want fervent prayers for.
Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them. Your will be done.
That's like they're injuring their own people for the greater good. Now remember, he knows about the Ascians, and he's been trying to play the Ascians. After the dragons have been dealt with, he wants to
The moment is at hand.
stab them in the back.
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Unless he was just lying to us.
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
How do you plan on doing that? I feel fairly immortal. Whoa! Oh no, my goodness. We've not met certain requirements because the entire city's on fire! Yeah, we are, Lord Harshavon. We got a lot of work to be done. Jeez, Ishgard is in serious, way more trouble than I was expecting.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Please don't tell me that everyone just starts attacking her.
She is come. Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more.
She's now a Scion. I actually totally believe that she's going to become a Scion. I'm pretty confident of it. Unless she gets killed in the story, the process of the story, which would be sad.
So, this adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Are you sure you want to be telling them all of that? Because they might get more upset at us. They were in supporters of the dragon.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace.
So let's stop it here.
But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead. Let his hatred die with him, I say. Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace.
I forgot that Harshavon had no idea that this story stuff had happened with her, and so when he saw her, it was like, "You're with the heretic," and Estinian's just like, "It's cool. I mean, she's cool now. Don't worry about it. It's all fine."
Have we lost?
No, you haven't lost. There's no need to
my
fight.
friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it.
The voice actress is amazing.
Peace?
And they just turn around and walk away. Everyone hug. Hugs are the best.
Seize the witch. Let none escape.
Of course they would. Yeah, what do you think you're going?
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
We got a free teleport to the Foundation. Wow. Place is looking a little better after all the fighting last night.
That was rather too close for comfort, but it would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend.
Now we get some awesome gear. I think it looks all the same. Oh, no, it doesn't. Right. Oh, the blue and red looks good too. I'm gonna take the green. I'm gonna take the green. Totally cool there. Okay, let's see. There's more than a few questions to ask. Well, 56. I think that this might be a pretty decent stopping point, and we'll carry on more and learn more about what happens next with Haurchefant and the Holy See and all of that. But I think at this point we're at a pretty decent stopping point. So, man, we went through so many different things. We learned a little bit more about Hraesvelgur's participation in the suffering of Ishgard, and that there's a lot more that's going on. And I feel like things with Hraesvelgur are not done yet. I feel like there's still going to be more that happens in the future. And as Estinian said, we're still missing that other eye. There's more pieces of the puzzle that have not been completely solidified. And I'm hoping that the Holy See has some plans for the Asians and how all of that works out. There's a lot of stuff there that there's still mystery to be unveiled. I don't know if they're going to continue the storyline with Teleji Adeleji finding this maid who was the daughter of the Thorn House, the House of Thorn or something. I don't know if that is a thing or not, but I'm going to try to keep that logged in the back of my head. It's great that NANAMO's back. She's back in charge. All hail NANAMO, the best queen of all of Eorzea. It's sad that the Crystal Braves have broken apart, but there's hope that a neutral army can still be raised that can help all of Eorzea. And I think that it would be awesome if Alfino's dream for the future of a stronger Scion-like company that helps all of Eorzea to kind of prove that everyone can work together for the greater good of everyone would still be a thing. And yeah, there's a lot. Oh, the Garlean Empire has a new Agrius number 2. There's that whole storyline as well that we've got so much to figure out. And I strongly feel like the ship that the Ishgardians are building, the mega ship, the mothership, is going to end up being used in battle with the Agrius number 2. So lots of fun, spicy stuff that I've got some thoughts on in the future. No spoilers, as always. You guys have been an amazing, amazing job of keeping the chat and everything spoiler-free. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it off a little bit earlier than I was hoping for. I've got some things coming out. That's why I had a bunch of phone calls over and stuff. I will probably still be on, but not on voice comms, just running around and doing some job quests, because we have so many job quests and roulettes and things that need to be done. But I do need to take a phone call and do some IRL stuff in the background. But man, it's been fun. Yeah, Super Side Swipe, but that's the stuff I'm talking about, is those side job questy things. If there's a job quest line that the story is so good I want to do it on stream, I'll add it to a future stream. But for right now, most of them, especially like the Marauder, I'm just going around beating stuff up and carrying the story forward a little bit more. So, good story break. Good story break. So, yeah, thank you, Michael. Yeah, for the catch-up stream, there's a possibility. Now, I'll keep you informed on both Gilded and Discord if this Thursday ends up becoming a slightly later stream as well. There's a possibility that some family is going to be in town for a one-day-only visit type thing, and it may only be in on Wednesday. So let me check on that as well. But I will always do a makeup stream to make up for it, and no matter how that works, it just worked out really well that today I had off of work, and it worked out fantastically. So, you can replay them with New Game Plus. I don't know, replay what? Replay what? Great stream. Thank you everyone for coming out. Especially in the middle of the day. There's a bunch of you were able to watch without having to stay up till 3 a.m., which was amazing. So that was really great. And yeah, there's a huge community here. So replay the MSQ. Replay them with the New Game Plus. I don't know how that works. So tell them to watch your stream. They have to because they're family. Oh, okay, yeah. Family, get in here and watch. Well, turn it on the TV and watch it on the TV. So, the job quests to do the New Game Plus. You can replay them with the New Game Plus. Yeah, because there is that. I'm getting distracted a little bit, but where is it in here? I don't know how that works. There, New Game Plus stuff. Hall of the Novice. That's me. I'm the #1 biggest novice that there is. So, oh, I see. So if I wanted to replay through job quests for the story for a stream, I could replay it through the New Game Plus stuff. Whereas I can burn through it a little bit faster off stream and then go, oh yeah, that story was really good. Let's go back and do the New Game Plus stuff for it. Got it. Yeah, so we'll if that's a thing, we'll do that. So Roomba Brain. Is that where you just kind of Thank you, Sideswiper. Got it down. Yeah, and I don't think it's unlikely, but oh my gosh, Cry's back in another amazing outfit. All of these glams. Y'all got way too many amazing glams. I'm just saying. But keep it up, because I love them. And what's really cool about the glams is that they give me things to look forward to and outfits to try on in the future. So maybe off stream I'll do a little machinist of my own. We'll find out. But anyway, thank you all so much. We'll see you all hopefully Thursday. If not, it'll be on Discord, and we'll get the stream alert up on YouTube as soon as I know when it is